Oh, damn, a roguelike I've actually heard about. What? You're not gonna tell me that you're not all in on them brotato stocks? Brochacho? I was called brochacho recently, and it's kind of stuck with me, not gonna lie. Hello there, hey. How you doing? Today's a Tuesday, and yeah, we're so over the weekend, I decided I was kind of I've kind of been in a bit of a mood for some like fights. I've been thinking about a lot about stuff like character action games and fighting games. I thought, well, what's like a game with like a lot of fights that I have that I could play over the weekend? And I decided to pick up Dead Cells, and I played Dead Cells in the past and I've enjoyed it, but after picking it up once again recently, I'm like, wow, this game's pretty freaking good. It's a lot of fun. It's pretty addictive actually. So I figured, why not? Since we are very much in the we are in the wait for Goku era right now of the stream, where it's like we're waiting till next week for the Switch 2, which once again I can't guarantee that I won't be able to play it on when it actually comes out. But I was gonna start something kind of like a little bit longish, slightly longer than usual. Not Dragon Quest, but I figured that so June kind of snuck up on me. I'm not gonna lie. So I figure we're kind of still in this whatever mode. And there's a couple of other things that we can easily play that isn't a roguelike. I have a couple of things in mind, but as for today, we're going to be hanging out with some Dead Cells. Never heard of Brotato. Damn. Rest in peace, Brotato. You should go play it. It's like $4.99. It's got a lot of characters. It's pretty fun. Anyway, we're not talking about Brotato right now. But yes, thank you for joining us today, Poison Fox. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. I hope your other self is treating you all right. My other self does not treat me all right, so I could sympathize and empathize if it's not the case. Dead Cells. What, do I have audio? I didn't hear the ba-doop. I tested it earlier. It should be good. It may be $4.99. However, I do not have even $1. Damn. It's because you don't live in America. Sorry, bad joke. But anyway, actually, is that no? I was about to stupid. Wait, do you use dollars where you live? No, I don't have audio. Wow. Hold on. What the flip? What in the name? Bro, what the hell? What? I'll say zero. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I could sometimes say things. Okay. Oh, I know what I forgot. Hold on. I know what I did wrong. Okay, so I have this problem every single time I open with a stream where Windows like sucks, right? And like something about my audio breaks every time that I have to reset. I have to disable my Elgato and then re-enable it in order to make my microphone work. And I forgot to re-enable the... There we go. Oh, man. Yeah, sometimes I'm like a few minutes late to stream. Like, well, right here I'm like 20 minutes late, but there are times where I'm a few minutes late, and that's because I'm usually fixing some sort of audio problem that just becomes like baked in. That's just like baked into my soul. Hold on, I'm breaking my microphone real quick. Hold on. Okay, we're fine. So yeah, this is Dead Cells. It is a roguelike Metroidvania with some pretty simple yet addictive combat that I've been enjoying. I don't have any of the DLCs, but this is one of those games that has been like supported for like eons since the dawn of time, with a bunch of content and a lot of DLC, including a Castlevania DLC. But I do not have access to any of that, so we're just going to be doing like mostly vanilla Dead Cells. I say vanilla, but once again, gazillion updates, more billion updates. Yeah, this game's really cool. The quick turtle hits for 6 seconds if you quickly kill 2 enemies with this weapon. I've actually never used this weapon. It turns you into fucking Darth Maul. You think in Star Wars there's like a shopping area called the Darth Mall? Anyway, yeah, that sounds a lot of fun. I'm glad to be playing it on. This thing is slow. I don't usually mess with slow weapons in this game, personally. I can usually manage slow weapons in certain games like Monster Hunter. I play a lot of hammer, which is it's a little bit. It's not the slowest weapon. It's a little slow. I guess we'll have to upgrade our survival to try to lean into green. Every now and again you get these little upgrade scrolls that could upgrade one of your attributes, either red, green, or purple. And it'll also boost your weapons of the same color. I don't know how long I'm gonna be sticking with this weapon, but I guess I'll lean into green for now. But it didn't boost our bow, which is red and purple, so things to keep in mind. Bone 2, the sequel to Bone. This has a 3-hit combo that turns into a whirlwind. It's kind of fun, but I like that weapon, but I'm gonna stick to what we got right now because I haven't used this weapon, and it's kind of cool. Playing a Minecraft mod based on a very cool mod, and it made me kind of interested in the actual game. There's a Minecraft mod of Dead Cells? That sounds amazing, actually. God. Every time you bring up a Minecraft mod... Okay, can I tell you something about your streams? Your streams make Minecraft look so insanely fun. Oi! Just fucking around and doing whatever, not even with like a real goal, usually. And I love that. That's what I love about Minecraft, is just kind of exploring it and messing around. It always puts me in the mood to play the game. Where it's like to the point where it's like I could probably easily do like a Minecraft showcase like once a week if we really wanted to. There's a lot of cool stuff in that game. There's a lot of fun mod stuff. I don't know what the modding scene like is for this game though. It probably is, but I am playing on the Switch. This Switch version of the. Did I almost break that way? Can you break these things for free if you have enough momentum? You have outraged the gods. Just one hit and you're dead. Eliminate 10 enemies to lift the curse. Okay, well that's why you don't try to steal. Duly noted. Proto not beating the running out of games allegation. I'm actually not running out of games. There's a lot of games that we've been playing different stuff like every week. What are you talking about? I've been playing so much cool stuff, and you're just too blind to appreciate it. Anyway, hello there, Green Squid. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. How you doing, bud? You're my favorite deputy. I'm fucking dead because I forgot I had a curse. Shit. Yeah, that misplay was deserved. Shit. Well, thanks for watching. That was Dead Cells. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this game. Damn it. Doing good. How about you? I'm actually doing really good. I'm pretty excited to be streaming today. I'm pretty psyched to play a little bit of this, even though I clearly there can be improvements to be made for certainly. I usually never go for the shields, honestly. You could parry and block with the shields, but I just never go for it. I'd probably survive a lot better if I did, truthfully, but that's not the reality we're living. You have a dodge roll, which has iframes, of course, because you can't have a dodge roll without iframes in current year. That's like illegal, I think. You know what all the best Minecraft mods are? You're unhealthily obsessed with Minecraft modding. I don't blame it. It's a cool scene. What does this do? Inflicts a critical hit if the target has 3 or more arrows stuck in its body. Oh, so I shoot multiple arrows. Grants you 43% of your missing health as health bonus. Reduce damage taken by 20% for 9 seconds. Yep, it does indeed do more crit damage with the arrows. No, I'm doing good. I've been playing this over the weekend, and that's kind of why I want to stream it tonight, because I'm a little addicted to it. I'm slightly addicted to this game off stream. I'm addicted to this game, and now I know it. Cherries. Well, like Pac-Man cherries. There is something actually. So ever since we played Punch-Out, I've been kind of like going back to the olden days when I was younger. I was pretty much obsessed with boxing, thanks to Punch-Outs, to the point where I even practiced a little bit in real life. And that kind of put me in that similar mood after we played Punch-Out on the Wii. So I was gonna do like a big old rewatch of the. Oh, this is a giant hammer. I'm good. I'm just gonna stick to our broadsword. I was planning on doing like a marathon of the Rocky movies because I really enjoyed the Rocky movies over the weekend. But unfortunately, Rocky is a victim of famous movie tossed onto the most random streaming platforms ever. Like what the hell is MGM Plus? So that didn't happen. What movie? Rocky. I was gonna watch like Rocky 1 through 4. Unfortunately, that didn't pan out. But I did, however, start watching Hajime no Ippo, which is an anime I've been planning on watching for a very long time, which is also about boxing. And I'm only like a few episodes in, but I've been greatly enjoying it. It's pretty much living up to the hype. I watched the dog shit movie. Oh, you were talking to Green Squid. I've said it several times already. I'm not talking about you. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm only human after all. So don't put the blame on me. You watched the Lilo and Stitch remake? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, man, everything I've heard about that movie. Like, seriously, I can't believe it. I can't believe some of the changes they made. Like, it doesn't even sound real. Some of the shit I've heard about it. How it, like, completely misses the point of the original. Like, I know, we all know that the live-action Disney remakes are like a pile of steaming garble, right? But god damn, that Lilo and Stitch one. Holy shit. That's what I should have done, honestly. I should have rewatched the original Lilo and Stitch to appreciate, because, you know, if there's one good thing that the live-action remakes have done for the world, is it makes me appreciate a lot of the older movies. I'm like, wow, these are actually really good. Why'd they have to do this to them? Like, I guess that's something, right? I got more of appreciation for the original Lion King, which I always loved as a kid, but like as an adult, seeing it a second time after that live action movie, it's like, wow, pretty damn good movie. Shit. Why would I almost said why would Nintendo do this? Yeah, why would Nintendo make the live action Disney remakes? How could they? They poisoned our water supply, burned our crops, and put a plague under our houses. There's only one good change in the remake. I don't believe you. At least the Lion King and Aladdin remakes were alright at the very least. They were certainly not. I can't stand the live-action Lion King remake. Holy shit. I mean, to be fair, I can't stand any of the remakes, but man, Lion King in particular is... Oh, hey, look, there's a Slay the Spire card. I'm not going to pick it up, though. Actually, I am going to pick it up, actually. So this, you could draw cards and get different effects. This has bonuses if we parry, but I don't have a shield. But if we hit the draw button, it changes to poison. Yeah, I don't think I really want the health. And if we draw again, we get an electrode. That's not what those are called, but I guess that's what we're gonna call them from now on. It's based off of the Silence, the Ironclad, and the robot from Slay the Spire. This is another one of those indie games that just has like a fuck ton of random collabs. Like, I've seen a few with like Shovel Knights. What are you? Flints. Holding attack to inflict a critical hit and create a flaming trail. That sounds kind of fun, actually. We might want to save up for that. I don't know if we're gonna have enough muns to be able to do it. This game has a lot of collabs with stuff like Slay the Spire, Shovel Knights, Katana Zero, Hotline Miami. I don't even remember the full list. I saw the trailer when there was like, here's a bunch of collabs we're doing. I don't even remember like half the things that were added, I think. And we indeed do not have enough monsters. Well, we might down there, actually, if we go to the other way. Let's go here. Call me stupid, but you like the new Aladdin and Lion King fight enough. I don't think they're better than the originals. I still kind of like them. I'm not going to call you stupid for that. You know, people's tastes are different. I just personally think that a lot of live action remakes are like incredibly unnecessary. And for me, oftentimes worse than the originals. The only exception I think is like the Jungle Book when they did that. But I kind of feel like I only feel like that way because the Jungle Book is not necessarily one of my beloved Disney movies. Like, I've seen it a few times as a kid, but it's not like one of my top faves. But I actually liked a few of the changes they did to that one. It was not that terrible. I even say it was pretty enjoyable. But from what I've heard of the change of the live action Lilo and Stitch, like, why would you do this? Why would you like defeat the purpose of the movie? But either way. Alright, what do we got in here? Balance Blade, Ruby Amulet, and Magnet Grenade. Magnet Grenade! I don't want any of these, actually. You do have these doors that you get rewards for either speedrunning or I think this is killing 30 enemies, I think. I actually don't know what these doors mean. Maybe it's like the amount of damage you took, because we actually went for that pretty smoothly, I think. And as we've been killing enemies, we get these things called cells, which we could spend here on various upgrades, various weapons we can unlock in future runs. And I was working on Frostbite, which applies damage to frozen targets. I had a pretty good frost run a few days ago. We're not doing that right now, but maybe we will in the future. There's also a bunch of outfits. A lot of these are references to other games as well. I think Piccolo. It just straight up says Piccolo. Okay, well, I didn't think they could do that. I think I got a Slay the Spire outfit reference somewhere. Maybe. You make enemies become dead and you get cells off of them. I see. That's why they're called the dead cells. I think that also references the main character who is like a giant cluster of cells, I think. They're a giant cluster of something, I can tell you that much. They're a giant cluster of shit. I should unlock the Owl of War. That sounds... The Great Owl of War, my bad. So, you played roguelikes before. You could go over here, you could upgrade your various weapons. I don't know if I'm going to be sticking with the broadsword forever, so I think I'm actually going to... I might say... Well, I think I might hold on to the shock, so we could update that, and we get bonus damage to the burning target, and biters crawl from the dead, which summons little dudes when you kill things. I'll stick with that for now. I don't want to spend too much muns. And here we get mutations, which are various upgrades that will help you on your journey. There's brutality, which focuses on melee damage. Tactics, which focus on range damage and buildings. We don't have any buildings yet, though. And survivor, which focuses on health, regaining health, and using shields and parries. Which I like never use shields in this game. I probably should. Then we got these generic mutations that, you know, increase your ammo, increase your maximum health, but removes healing. Deals damage to frozen targets, and critical hits reduce cooldowns. And there's this one where this one is basically an extra life. Saves you one time if you die prematurely. Although it can be fixed, can be picked in future mutation selections. And once it's used, it's basically kind of like a dead slot in your mutations. Honestly, probably best that I pick those up, but I kind of try not to rely on it, you know. I guess we do melee kills that decrease cooldown. And here, this is where you have like a you know, a flask, Dark Souls style, that you could refill here usually, but sometimes it's broken and just has like a little thingy, a little glass thingy you can pick up and restore one of your charges. You never seen a Disney remake. You never will again. It'll never make you cave again. Never even they get movie Sonic. They would do live action Wreck-It Ralph. Oh god, live action Wreck-It Ralph. Don't even say those. Keep those words out of your fucking mouth. A movie Sonic was already in a Disney movie though, wasn't he? In like that one Chip and Dale, that one Chip and Dale movie. It had like one of the plot points was like Ugly Sonic was in it. The original design. I remember that. I didn't actually see the movie because I can't be bothered, but I do remember that a little bit. Live action Wreck-It Ralph be like, you are a bad guy and that is a bad thing. Ralph, you should feel ashamed of yourself. You will never be loved by anyone. That's what live Wreck-It. There you go. You don't even need to make the movie. I pretty much summarized what the live action Wreck-It Ralph movie would be like. Oh man. Instead of making live action Wreck-It Ralph, when they gonna put Wreck-It Ralph in Kingdom Hearts? I mean, they already did technically with the mobile game, but I don't count that because, well, it's a mobile game. See enough. I think in like technically the Wreck-It Ralph world in like the mobile Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key, which was the mobile game. The Wreck-It Ralph world is like actually really story importance to the entire Kingdom Hearts series because like a great evil gets sealed in the Wreck-It Ralph world, I think, near the end of the game. So you know you just got some darknesses floating around in the Wreck-It Ralph world. Playing some Fix-It Felix, you know? Just casually. Just chilling. What else are they gonna do for eternity? Let's be real here. Might as well play get on your Fix-It Felix grind, you know? I'm taking a lot of damage because I'm talking a bunch of bullshit. Well, I probably would have been taking a bunch of damage even if I wasn't talking a bunch of bullshit, but you know. I prefer to blame my vernacular. Something else I like about this game is that you get a nice movement bonus when you kill a bunch of monsters. Which feels pretty amazing until it runs out, in which case, like, you feel so slow. Also, occasionally you'll run into elite monsters, which are like regular monsters, but they have extra property. This one can teleport. That's like his thing. It didn't really mean much, but he could certainly teleport. What do you do? Damage from projectiles, downward smash burns the ground. The enemy that we had apparently revealed invisible enemies, but I'm gonna switch it out. Oh, there's another elite down there, actually. Let's kill. Goodness gracious, let's kill. Easy peasy. Usually peasy. They got ugly Sonic game you might consider. You ever played the Kingdom Hearts mobile game? And I guess one never can. Do you love live service games? I do. I am always talking about how much I love live service games. I'm playing them all the time on stream. You know me. I'm all about the live services. Yeah, I played Unchained Key when it came out just because it had Kingdom Hearts in its name. I actually did legitimately like a lot of the story stuff in it, but I just cannot be bothered with the gameplay. It doesn't. It plays like. It played like, you know, it was a turn-based game, and you had to collect like medals, which are basically the game's gacha equivalents, where you would like, you know, you'd roll the dice, get medals of various Disney characters, various Kingdom Hearts characters, and whatnot, and you just do turn-based battles till you get a conniption, and that's pretty much the. Oh, hey, this is a Shovel Knight weapon, the King Scepter. It gives you like it kind of gives you the moveset of King Knight from Shovel Knight. I really need to play more of the Shovel Knight games. I have the entire collection of Shovel Knight on the Switch, of every game, but I've only played the first one, which is you know, the Shovel Knight game. Really get in on that. I guess my plan for the stream right now is that we'll see what happens next week regarding my possession of a Switch 2. But there's like a couple of kind of short stuff we could probably play. Why did I pick this up? Oh, yeah, the kills. I want to focus on green. I got a lot of green going on right now. But there's some probably shorter stuff we could probably play if that doesn't work out. Like either Shovel Knight or I've been kind of want to play Bayonetta 2 again. Well, I say play again, but I mean play Bayonetta 2 for the first time. Because like the whole plan was I wanted to play the entire trilogy, but then like that never happened, and I still have Bayonetta 2 on my Switch. So like maybe we should finally just get on that. But think about Bayonetta a little bit. I mean, I like to think that that most of the time a lot of us are just kind of always thinking of Bayonetta, you know. Depends on the live service. Yeah, I agree on that. There's been a lot of live service games I enjoy. But I guess just typically I kind of tend to lean more towards, you know, single player experiences and live service. But that's, you know, that's just me. And in the case of Kingdom Hearts, I could not care less about the live service games, truthfully. I feel bad, like you know, when Missing Link was canceled, I feel bad for the people that were legitimately excited for it, but I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. I would very much rather wait for Kingdom Hearts 4 than to play another Kingdom Hearts mobile game. And honestly, I probably wouldn't even play it even if it did come out. That's just me, though. But, you know. Well, there's been some live service stuff that I've enjoyed in the past. Like TF2. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Titanfall 2. That relies on that's very much big multiplayer. Maybe I could name a mobile game that doesn't have TF2 in its name. Who knows? Ah! My fucking soul. Does TF2 really count as live service? It's a game that we would functionally be able to stop playing once it goes offline. I think I would count that as live service. Yes. Well, I don't know I guess you probably would be able to play like community servers, right? Even if like official Valve servers got shut down, right? Like that, like they would have to like there'd be like have to be like a legal thing where the game just gets delisted off of the face of the earth for us to be able not to be able to play it, right? I feel like since Valve is already giving the community the keys to the kingdom as it is with stuff like the SDK, it probably would be like, okay, well, we're not gonna have official servers, but you can still play on community servers. Like I guess so. It is by definition a live service, but it's like a live service that probably won't actually end up dying anytime soon. Unless, like, TF2 dying is like one of those things where it's like something's wrong with society and like we have bigger problems, I think. Like at that point, it's like, oh, well, I guess we better get our crowbars and our HEV suits because the world is fucking Half-Life now. Indie games really love knights, huh? Indie games do love knights. Shovel Knight, Hollow Knight, some Third Knight, or some other third thing. When it comes to live service, you've been really enjoying Helldivers 2. I still need to check that out. I would also really enjoy Helldivers 2, but I'm a big fan of the whole 4-player co-op type thing. Like beats. That's always a source of good times for me. The community servers are still exist. Yeah. Light speed. No, thank you. TF2 gets shut down for fan servers be up in milliseconds. I mean, there are plenty of community servers, and there already are fan servers with TF2 Classic. So, yeah, no, TF2 is definitely not going anywhere anytime soon. I can tell you that much. And yeah, exactly. They didn't even need to wait. They already exist in the form of like TF2 Classic. And is Open Fortress still around? I really enjoyed Open Fortress. That was a good arena shooter game. I don't know if that still exists. I think I remember both TF2 Classic and Open Fortress kind of like ceased development from Valve because they're like, yo, dog, don't do that. And we all assumed like, oh, maybe they're actually doing an update, and then they didn't. So it's like, what the hell? And I think now they're just kind of ignoring the warnings. It was like, whatever, who cares? Get yourself Helldivers 2 and we could dive onto one of these days. That'd be a fun stream. Open Fortress still around. It's coming to stream. Yeah, right. Because now Valve is allowing those kinds of fan projects, right? Because I know TF2 Classic is already coming over if it hasn't already, which would be great. Because I had, if you remember, I had a lot of issues with TF2 Classic, which were most likely my own faults somehow of not being able to get the game to run. I don't know how, but it was probably my fault. So maybe an official, installation on Steam would probably solve those issues. Hopefully. I don't know what up with this room is. There's like a bunch of holes and our dude's like, oh, there's certainly a bunch of holes in around here, around these parts. I don't know if it's like a reference to something or if it's like lore. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of the trouble with live service games is those are absolutely the kind of games that when they get shut down, it's like, well, I guess I can't experience this anymore. And I know there's been people recently have been like trying to campaign, like making it a requirement that your live service game would be playable in some form, which I'm all for. I can't really tell you how much play that that movement has actually been getting, but I am all for it. Ujil. Stuns blocked enemies. No, thank you. I don't use shields around these parts. Who uses shields? Also, I've been kind of vaguely following some of the Helldiver stuff, but isn't like shit fucked right now? Like a little bit. Like to put it in like the mildest terms. Oy. I've seen people, some people have been I've been reacting to some of the new Helldivers update like it's 9/11. Like, holy shit, what's happening? You require a lot of arrows for that. The biggest sell for TF2C and Open Fortress coming to Steam is that it'll boost their popularity to being more readily accessible. I think it will. I do kind of think that those kinds of things getting more play is just, sheer accessibility of being able to download them. Because, those games aren't hard to install as it is. But for a lot of people, unless you see like a video or something, it's kind of, if I feel like a lot of people probably see it kind of as out of the way, maybe. So yes, just being able to like click install and be like, oh yeah, we're more TF2. Then I think that would do wonders for those kinds of games, hopefully. You put it mildly as I can, we are so insanely fucked, it's not even funny. This is basically Super Earth 9/11, to be fair. Damn. Well, good luck with that, I guess. I was about to do like the EDF chant, but I don't remember the EDF chant off the top of my head. I'm sorry, EDF fans. I need to play EDF. I don't actually remember the chant off the top of my head. They glassed Mars. They illuminate fucking glass the entirety of frickin' Mars, dude. Damn. That's rough, buddy. I won't forget you, buddy. I didn't get any of those things. I don't know. Yeah, we have 61 shells to spend. I should probably be focusing on this kind of stuff, the general upgrades, right? Or the mutations. In fact, Increase your health by 8.4. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, there's a backpack in this game where you can carry a weapon, and some of these allow you to fire your weapon that's in your backpack through rolling. I mean, I've been getting that for a shield. I guess because I don't actually use shields. I just like have one in the backpack. I can slow, stun, frozen, or rooted enemy at close range. Reduces skill cooldowns. So cool. Actually, will get that. I'm getting a lot of ice upgrades for some reason. Ice baby, I suppose. The scariest person I could think of. Vanilla Ice. Ugh. I don't know if I want to spend the muns on upgrading a lot of this stuff, because I'm kind of wondering if I want to get better upgradies. Look at the quality of this, I think. And this. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, what are we going to get for a mutation? It was a smart strategy on their part, and that's where held up training used to happen up until they did that. Well, not anymore, I suppose. Did you know that layer of skin we can't actually see isn't actually skin cells, but instead death cells that have ejected their organelles that have bonded together to form an outer layer? What do you guys? What are your guys' fun dead cell facts? My fun dead cell facts is this game's really fun. That's all I got. Hello there, Scoot. How you doing? Hope you had a good weekend. I'm glad to see you. I forgot about the Spheal for a second. Like, oh, what the hell is that? There's indeed a Spheal on screen currently. Yeah, we're doing another roguelike stream, doing some dead cells. Hope you're doing good. What do we want to do even? We could get necromancy, why not? That's usually pretty helpful. Here's where you could charge your flask, but it's just we're good. We have like half left. That should probably be able to carry us till first boss. Probably, unless I die horribly, which I usually do. My dead cell fact is don't worry, you guys can still your second dead cell fact. Oh good. Because I'm at a bit of a loss. Here's my dead cell fact. Did you know that Dead Cells has a bunch of DLC, including a Castlevania DLC? Use the code PROTOZERO to purchase Dead Cells right now. No. You cannot do that. I wish you could, but you cannot. Ow. You use the code need lotion. I don't know why you need lotion. I guess I'm implying that lotion fixes dead cells. I don't freaking know. I don't know. Just getting murdered. Burninate the countryside. Burninate all the peasants. And the thatched roof cottages. Can't forget the thatched roof cottages! Okie dokie. This is the third time you mentioned the Castlevania Dead Cells DLC, isn't it? I need to get on that. It looks really cool, actually. It's got like a lot of remixes of Castlevania music, and it sounds so good. How does one get in there? Oh, through here. I should use my skills more. My dead skills. That's not what they're called. You know, your hair is actually the organs that cells with lots of ketamine. The organs that stuck out the top of each other and make hair. Hey Simpson, your epidermis is showing. See, the epidermis actually means your hair. That's what is this? Liposuction? You're in one extra cell when you eliminate an enemy. This bonus lasts for 45 seconds. What? I've never seen this before in my life. Yo, liposuction? Yo, we're getting a little fancy. Getting a little fancy. There are no enemies around me, so my liposuction has gone to waste? That's a rare sentence. Alright. Your weekend was great? Oh, good. It's because you purchased the Dead Cells DLC using code need lotion. I'm sorry, this joke's not good. Or is it? No. I also had a pretty good weekend myself, which mostly consisted of a lot of playing Dead Cells, and ooh, there's a pan and Chaku. Burns the enemy. Oh, yeah, I think I'm gonna want this over the broadsword. That sounds a lot better. Sorry, broadsword, you served us well, but now I have the pan. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my god, I didn't even know that this weapon could do those kinds of combos. It's crazy. But you know, playing a lot of this, watching a bit of Hajime no Ippo, that's been good times. We'll upgrade our greens. Well, now I'm better if I wonder if I'm better using the card that poisons our enemies. I'm so bad at aiming with this dang old weapon. Just like stack all the status effects on one enemy, the poison and the fires. All we need is bleeding. If we could get a source of bleeding, that'd be amazing. Alright, you're driving for 7 hours across the island because on Thursday you're going to that mass seminar again. Been slowly shiny hunting a Pokemon quest. Oh yeah, your 700-day shiny hunting quest that we discussed. I hope that's gone well. Twin daggers. Oh my god, what am I? Some kind of dual blade Monster Hunter player? That's cool. I'm glad you're going back to that math thing. Hope you do well on it. The maths are there and aren't real. Hope math is real. I don't know what these words I'm saying are, but I do hope math is real. Oh yeah, this pan is serving us real well right now. This object is worth 10,000 gold, but if you pick it up, you'll be cursed. This shit ain't nothing to me. I have to kill 20 enemies to get rid of the curse. Okay, I hope I don't die to a curse horribly like I did last time. Oh no! I'm just gonna keep my distance. I hope nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Which is me, I guess. I was even scared. I was even a little bit scared. I was terrified, actually, of what is to come. You know, in a lot of ways, this game is a lot like Pokemon Quest. Except instead of Pokemon, it instead has a Castlevania DLC, which includes remixes of all your favorite Castlevania music. And it has Alucard in it, I think. If you like Alucard, now you know what to do. Use the code. Need lotion. I need a better code, I think. I guess I'll get purple because one of our other weapons is purple. Don't ever open Minecraft when you have your PC on for a few days. It just goes... Like your computer just sounds like it tasted the best chili this side of the Mississippi. I almost died horribly, I'll help you realize. I almost died horribly. Oy, oy. I'm not even scared. I just need to kill 5 more dudes and then I can stop worrying about my life. You like Alucard's dad, Dracula? And I like Dracula's weird cousin, Dracula. I am Dracula. There. Oh my god. Oh, my curse is clear. Yay! We can play recklessly again. Yippee! The Pokemon's quest team is so weird. Is so weird to any non-quest players. You have a Mewtwo that only knows Bulk Up, and 2 Starmies that only know Hydro Pump. The fucking Wolfie's gonna be rolling up to Worlds with a team like that next year, or this year. I don't know if it happened yet. I don't know. Guaranteed. That's Wolfie's next team. Did you read that, Proto? I like Alucard's dad, Darkula. Ah, Count Darkula. Yes. Yes, Darkula. All right. Hope I read it closely enough that time. Let's continue exploring this area. But yeah, did you know that Dracula is smoking ketamine on the back of the 45? This shit ain't nothing to him. I don't know what the 45 is. I'm not gonna Dracula close. I don't think. I don't even. If I go blind, I don't need to see the price tag. This shit ain't nothing on me. I don't know. What are you? The Cleaver. No. I would like a source of bleed though, to get like all the status effects on at once. I can help it. Well, you know, going for that physical Mewtwo team. What is this? Friggin' Mega Mewtwo X, the XXX and the YYY. Oh my god, this is that. Okay, I'm in a miserable situation right now where I'm fighting a dude with a shield who is invisible. I do not wish this on my worst enemy. Alright, he's dead. Poison's enemies that wound me. I'm wounded. My wounds, boy. My wounds. Yeah, whatever. My wounds, boy. Hey, there's a lot of enemies here. There sure is a lot of dead cells around here. See, a dead cell is the kind of guy who's dead. Was also kind of a huge dweeb. Yes, that is horrible. It's optimal for what you're running. Executor is also good. Executor. Oh wait, is there any? Oh, there's actually more stuff. No, I almost just ran off the side of the planet because I didn't know there was more stuff there. The legendary Mewtwo bulk up Hydro Pump Starmie Mewtwo combo. Only heard about it in Legends. I can't believe it. And when I say Legends, I do not mean Legends Arceus, but Legends passed down through the through generations. Bulk up just boosts attack and defense special doesn't exist. Damn, we really regressed. This used to be a proper nation, and now we're going back. We're going back to moves. No physical special split. What is this? Gen 1? Damn. Damn. I apparently opened this door. I don't know how. You think I would know how I keep opening this door, but Alright. What do we have here? Attack to create a flaming trail and do a crit. I almost feel like I want to use that more than our... Losing a pineapple. I almost feel like I want to do that more than our thing. I'm gonna try it over our bow. That is indeed a flint. Wow. Have I ever seen the comment on Pokemon Quest? No. I think I might have. They showed it off during like a Nintendo Direct, I think, when like the Switch was happening. Or no, probably like a Pokemon Direct, right? Wow, this looks like a video game. And that was pretty much all I remember about it. Is that it looks like a video game. I saw Pokemon Quest and I thought to myself, what a wonderful world. No, I thought to myself, I miss Pokemon Rumble. Okay, we got some things going on here with our builds, I think. Maybe. Let's get ourselves some combo. This weapon we have actually does do a lot of hits, so that might be pretty good. You know, it's a random Pokemon game that I was gonna play like near the beginning of me creating content that I haven't even touched. One of the first videos I was gonna do was a video on Pokemon Unite, because like I started like making YouTube videos around when that game first came out, and then I realized, oh, I need a capture card. And then by the time I obtained the capture card, I lost interest. So that's kind of like a lost idea for this for this channel. Is I was gonna play Pokemon Unite, and at this point, I'm only gonna play it until it's about to end of service. Strike while the iron is dying. Oh, I should have healed, but I was too. Why save your heals? You're fighting a boss, okay? You could be a little. You could have a little drinky. There's no problem with having a little bit of a drinky. Damn it. Grr. Hey, at least that run lasted more than like 5 seconds than our first run did, because we got that curse at the beginning, and it just all went so wrong. It's an almost top-down game. You have 3 Pokemon that move on their own, and it's real time. All your moves have cooldowns and stuff. Oh dear lord, that does indeed sound like a mobile video game. That does indeed sound like a game I would play on a mobile platform. Frantic sword. Your sword's pretty frantic. We got ice shards. I'm never gonna use a shield. Maybe someday I'll use a shield in this game. That day is certainly not right now, though. Ooh, ice shards. Go crazy. The weapon doesn't do anything. Wow, these ice shards kind of blow. More like ice shards. Jeez, what is it supposed to do? It slows down enemies for 3 seconds. Inflicts critical hits on enemies standing in water or covered in oil. Oh. I need oil. I need to become America. That's my problem. There are some weapons that do put oil on enemies. We definitely don't have one of those right now, though. I mean, we can still toss out a little bit of ice shards while we're walking along, while we're cruising down Main Street. I guess we'll go brutality. Kind of unsure what we should be doing with our lives at this current moment. It was not even originally a mobile game. You used to play it on Switch. It may not have originally been a mobile game, but it sure has the stank of a mobile game. I can tell you that much from what I've heard of it. New Pokemon game. Look inside. Mobile game. Well, I say new, but but Pokemon Quest has been around for like decades. Almost. What do you mean? It's got it's got cooldowns. You don't really play the game. It has an energy system, for Christ's sake. That is mobile AF. That is mobile AF. You can't escape your. Oh, I found a wall cake. Wow, it's like a wall chicken, but it's a cake. Would you eat a wall chicken or a wall cake? Which one's more likely to give you like horrible stomach pains? I'm guessing the chicken, because that's been in there for a while. And like poultry. And like poultry, yeah. Was Pokemon Quest the square one? Oh, to be a little candid here, that direction leads to a DLC area. A DLC that I do not own. So we're not going that way. Yeah, it was the square one. It's on mobile, and on the Switch. Was that like one of the first Switch games like ever released? Like actually, like around its launch, or am I tripping? Oh, there's a scroll over there. I should probably go obtain said scroll. Yes. Here we go. More brutality, I suppose. We got a saw blade in that. Scales up brutality. We got a big old radish. My favorite kind of radish. You chat members like radishes? I love radishes. They kind of injured my soul to eat, but I love them. I love me a good radish. I guess we can go up here and check out these Yeah. Sorry, ice shards. Like ice shards. I already said that earlier. I don't care. I think the game should be great. 151 shiny odds. Woo! But also, you only got one encounter every 1 to 3.5 minutes. It's not as easy as it looks. Came out around Let's Go. Yeah, so it's pretty early on in the Svivich's lifespan. I don't know why I keep calling it the Svivich. It's like the Vavitch. You ever watch the Vavitch? It's got 2 V's. Not to be confused with Tubi, which is a platform where you can watch shows and movies for free. I said shoes. You can watch shoes for free. Pokemon Quest is a total mobile game if it's on Switch. There's like a handful of Pokemon mobile type games that are on the Switch. Like, is a Pokemon Cafe also on the Switch? And Unite, of course, which is also a mobile game. There's actually I think there's actually quite a few mobile games that are actually on the Switch as well as mobile devices. Like, I know Fallout Shelter's on the Switch. Can I make a confession? I actually kind of like Fallout Shelter. I played a little bit off stream. Like, you know, I'm always talking shit about mobile games and how mobile-y they are. And Fallout Shelter is like one of those things where it's like, why? But I actually really like it. It's kind of a fun little colony game. They all came out on Switch. They came out on mobile later. But they still got the stank upon them. The stank. You know what the game that's on the Switch is also mobile AF? What was that like Kirby Monster Hunter game called? It was like Kirby Clash. That game also had systems where it's like, you gotta wait to restore your energy in order to play more of the video game. We almost have the owl. Yeah, that game is pretty fun, but it also did have that where it's like you must wait. If you use all your apples, you must wait to obtain more apples to play more of the video game to slay more monsters. But I'm like, bro, Dreamland needs me. You need me. What combo? TJ combo. I'm back to rise. I'm back to do. That's how the song goes. I will name my firstborn TJ combo. Anyway. I don't know why I said anyway. I'm not even talking about anything. I guess besides mobile video games. That guy's dead. Oh, you know what's a roguelike I saw that looked actually amazing that I only just learned about recently? I don't know if it's like bad form to be talking about other roguelikes when I'm playing a roguelike. Like I'm talking about other games. But there's actually a game that's kind of similar to this in terms of like gameplay. But I remember seeing a game called Spiritfall, which is basically a platform fighting roguelike game. Which, you know, platform fighter is pretty much a stand-in for Smash-like video game, Super Smash Brothers-like video game. Also, look pretty cool. Yeah, you could like get different moves as you play like Smash-style gameplay, fighting against a bunch of monsters in a roguelike setting. It looks really cool. I kind of might want to check it out at some point. It's weird. I've been wanting this. There's like a few Smash-like games that I want to check out rather than playing like actual Smash Brothers. Like, I feel like at some point I want to check out Rivals of Aether, just because I know that game has like a buttload of crazy mods for it, modded characters they could play. And I remember I saw the trailer for when Peppino came out. It's like, damn, I gotta grind out Peppino. I gotta play some Peppino. Get some matches in with the Peppino. But you might see something along those lines someday, or not. Who knows? I'm consistent. All right. The energy seems to be a free microtransaction thing, and most of those are mobile. Magikarp just one-shot your Mewtwo. Damn. Did it do the combo where it's like Focus Band and Flail? But we've all seen those Wi-Fi videos where it's like I used a level 1 Ratata to defeat the guy's team. Or wait, no, it's not Flail, it's Endeavor, right? Yeah, Endeavor and then Quick Attack. That's the combo. Hyper beams, what? Damn. I remember when I was a kid, I used to go fishing with the family. Sometimes the fish would shoot a giant fucking laser out of their mouths as we're trying to survive. Good times. Good times. You know what game would have that combo? Like official Pokemon game that would have that combo? Pokemon Stadium, if there was still Pokemon Stadium. I'm too short. If there were still Pokemon Stadium games, I was so shocked on how like insane fucked up strategies there are in Pokemon Stadium. Like when I played Pokemon Stadium 2 for the first time on stream a few years ago, I was so like what I was flabbergasted when I got to the team that consists of Pokemon that all have self-destruct. Like, why would you do this to me? But yeah, Pokemon Stadium 2, when I played it for the first time on the stream, was a blast. It was one of those games I always wanted to play as a kid, but never got a chance to. But oh my god, I never would have been able to beat that game as a kid. I had to use save states because it's one of those games that kick you back to the beginning when you lose. It's like, I never would have beat this game as a kid. Because my main strategy of playing Pokemon as a kid is just over-level my starter. Ooh, blood. Yeah, we could go for some blood. For my frenzy sword, my frenzy. You just suddenly remembered a video you got on your recommendation about a certain very awful person and what TF2 class he made? What? What are you what? You mean like is you're watching a video of like a serial killer? It's like, oh, he totally played the spy. You can totally relate to the spy and stabbing people in the dark. Like what? What the hell? That's kind of an insane video. I don't know if that's amazing or fucked up or both. Probably both. I'm leaning towards both. You didn't watch it. All that happened was it got recommended. I feel like, I don't know. Is morbid curiosity gonna get the best of you? Boy, that's a sign that we need more TF2 updates. Right? The community's got nothing to talk about. When you see shit like that, it's like that's a community that needs something to talk about. That's like when you like go online and you see Sonic fans talking about like renders. Like, shut the fuck up! One of the late game boss ones is in the game is Magikarp. It does basically no damage, but every now and then it will hyper beam and do like 10,000 damage and kill everything in its way. That's nuts. But also pretty hilarious. Oh, that guy. Yeah, we know that guy. All too familiar with that guy. The main villain of Wolfenstein, got it. You know, there's sometimes these long hallways I have no idea how you're supposed to get above, and I think you need like some kind of double jump or something. Your best guess was Sniper. And your friend races a Pyro. Dear Lord. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. There's there a 236. Amulet, and the damage you take is inflicted on the enemy. Yeah, alright. We could do that. Okay, how we doing? We can't really go that way, but we still have some more stuff to explore over here. You know that roguelike feeling of you want to explore every little bit of the map as possible. It's pretty prevalent here as well, but since it's a Metroidvania, it just makes too much dang old sense. feel like people should do that, but about they should do that kind of video. But like it should be like, what would Elvis play in TF2? I think he'd play the heavy. I have no reason to think why he'd play the heavy, but I just think he'd play the heavy. I mean, the heavy has some Elvis like cosmetics, so it wouldn't be too out of the realm of possibility. No, you know what we should actually be doing? Instead of maining their TF2 character, what would be this famous celebrity's Pokemon team? Because I can tell you one thing, something that always like fires off the neurons in my brain every time I see it, is I see like fan art of like fictional characters and their Pokemon teams. It's kind of chilling. That's like got to be like top tier, my favorite kind of fan art. Like seeing that kind of art with One Piece is like damn. It makes too much sense in my mind anyway. The famous terrorist had all this stuff taking place in Animal Crossing. I saw this insane. You're speaking of insane video recommendations. I saw this video that was like ranking all did a tier list ranking all the videos on like Saddam Hussein's computer. It's like that. Now that's the kind of quality content that the internet was created for. All heroes strive for that level of on topness in the terms of content. What's his name? You could not remember. Lol. Oh, there's a treasure over there. There's a treasure. There's a treasure chest. A bit over a year ago, I asked that same question. I did? Oh. Listen, okay, you watch a streamer play some video games for quite a while. I was always going to be making the same jokes. I feel like you could honestly probably say that for like every stream I do. It's like, you said that like last week. It's like, oh, I did? Oh, I believe you. It's probably true. Hey, chat members, what would be John Deadseal's Pokemon team? And you know, the crazy thing is, you can actually figure out what it would be if you just play the Castlevania DLC of Dead Cells. It has Pokemon, apparently. I don't know. I didn't write the ad read. I just read it. Alrighty then. Can we get the owl? I finally unlocked the owl. Summon a great owl pet. Yes. I can this go. I got the great owl. The great owl disappears if you take any damage. No. It's gonna be gone like instantly then. Man, what do I even want? Okay, I've been trying to unlock this for like several runs in a row now. I have to get this. I don't even care. It's my War Owl. War Owl 40K. All right. Looking good. Let's get some frenzy going. Frenzy! Alright, we're going to the ancient sewers. Which, depending on where you live, might also be the nickname of where you live. Maybe you live in New Jersey. It's called the ancient sewers. I don't know. There we go. Don't put up that sewer count. It's probably in the gazillions by now. There's spikes everywhere. Reminds me of the sewers of my hometown with all the spikes everywhere. They're everywhere. There's just spikes everywhere you look. Old service key. That sound effect in particular was, oh! It's another great owl! I don't need it. Speaking of which, I better summon my owl. What was I saying? I don't know. Something about spikes in the sewer. Ouch. Youch. Spikes in the Sewer also happens to be my favorite Death Grip song. Just saying. Right up there with Hustle Bones. God! Ew! God! I wasn't not even. Red. Always going with the red dead build. Everything's dead for some reason. And red. I'm telling you, the sewer spikes. Oh, hey, they got Mario 3 blocks that disappear. I've been to the ancient sewers before, both in real life and in this video game. But some of these obstacles, I can't say I'm super familiar with. They're kind of freaking me out a little bit, not gonna lie. I remember you were saying earlier that there's like a Minecraft mod of Dead Cells. What's that like? Does it just like add a bunch of like items from the game? Does it turn it into like a Metroidvania or something? Like, whoa! Oh wait, hold on, I gotta. Hang on, this thing has a shield, and I must kill the shield and then kill the thing. Okay. What do we get? The Valmont's Whip. That's hilarious because this game has an official Castlevania crossover. I'm not even making the joke this time, and they still called it the Valmont's Whip. Like I think that was before. That was before the Castlevania DLC was a thing. But that just kind of gives me the giggles that they both have official and unofficial. That's when you crossover. And if you use my code, you can purchase the DLC. Oi, oi! Bombs everywhere. Mostly items, mobs, and dimensions based off it. While exploring, you come across portals to the prison, and from there you go further and further in. That sounds really cool, actually. Damn. Oh! I don't even know what was doing that. There's just dangers all around and made of a deep energy. I'll give you strength to give me love. Hold on. You bitch. Yo! Ah! Tentacle! Okay, we're good. We're fine. I wasn't even scared. Not even close. Except very close. Oh, look, it's a cursed treasure chest. I'm going to get it because I have no fear. I'm trying to think, well, like, what is the most random game I could think of that has a Minecraft mod? I guess Path of Exile. I remember I played a Path of Exile mod one time. And I remember it being kind of cool. It had like, I actually don't really like the owl that much, sadly to say. It's because it relies on you not getting hit, but you know me. You know me. But like, yeah, I remember there being a Path of Exile mod. That was actually kind of cool because I think it just like added a bunch of Diablo-style loot to the game. And I'm kind of a lizard brain when it comes to Diablo-style loots. You know, the color-coded weapons and stuff. It just really activates my neurons. So that's cool. I thought that was a cool mod, but I haven't played that in like a very long time. Maybe that was a Path of Exile 2 mod. Who knows? So far, you're 8 out of 79 unique shinies. That's right. And we all, as we all know, you'll only be complete in about 700 days. Aha! Braha! Now what? Now what do? Oh, this would do. Secret zone discovered. But then where do we go from here? With Vir. What is that? Oh, 5 money. I have 3 kids and no money. Why can't I have no kids and 3 money? You're not excited for the Mr. Mime hunts? Well, why not? Is Mr. Mime the super boss of Pokemon Quest? The highest odds you can get for Mr. Mime is 3.33%. Oh! Well, I don't know what to do, so I'm moving on with my life from this. That's probably close to greatness. But I have lost interest. I'm out of here. I do legitimately think I'm like missing abilities from John Dead Cells here. Because those giant like those giant shafts that we see sometimes, I'm pretty sure I need some kind of wall jump or something that I just do not have. You know, it's funny that you say that, Scoot. Because, you know, in real life, the odds of running to a Mr. Mime are 3.33%. It's true. I did the math. You're not excited to hit a 1 in 30, 51 times. That's the name of the game. It's the thrill of the kill. Oh, I hate being smacked around by tentacles. Not how I choose to spend my afternoon, personally. Yeah. I have bombs that I should honestly be using more often. Okay. We're doing all right. I have used most of my flask, but that's fine. That's what it's for. Oh, I should probably like climb the mountain, but why is Kirk climbing the mountain? Fucking. I just hate being blindsided by tentacles. It happens to the best of them. It happens to the rest of them. I wish I was a baller. I wish I was a bit taller. I wish I wasn't gonna die to spikes. Yeah, we're good. We're not dying to spikes. Not like this, anyway. If you hit odds, it would take 7,650 quests to get it. Misplay! What do you mean misplay? I'm the greatest Dead Cells players on the Twitch. Can't you tell? That's the best part about playing games that chat members don't have reference to. If I was playing a game that any of you were familiar with, it'd be a disaster. Like that time I played Ultra Kill, and it was kind of a disaster. I'm in the lava. Ah! What is happening to my life? You ever just chilling out, then you just get freaking speared? Oh, you're the one who does that, I think. The misplaced for Scoot, actually not you? Whoa, that's crazy. That never happens. Oh! Damn. I don't know how to feel about this revelation. This Resident Evil Revelations. Is this how it feels? No one knows what it's like to be hated. You notice that the people who really love that song are like the biggest piece of shits, you know? That's why it's my favorite song. It's not my favorite song. Wow, that guy got murdered. Meh. Flames. I had actually a really good build with this flame. It was like, it does 300% extra damage and 300% extra damage taken for me. Yeah, so you can probably imagine how that went. Not well. Well, actually, I should pick this up because I think I have something that synergizes with it. And if I don't, at least I will. No one knows what it's like. What's all this then? Warning message from the guard. It's written in, so it must be important. Yep. I'm just looking for items. I'm looking for gold. Anyway. Speaking of music, you know what song I've been kind of thinking of again recently? All right, so y'all know about that one meme song, right? The one that's like, what you say? Because, you know, it's because of that one, like, SNL sketch where it did the thing, making fun of that one TV show. Yeah, I've been thinking about that song recently. And you know what? I actually really enjoy the original song. And it's one of those things that I think the original song is so insanely beautiful that it almost makes me sad that it's like a meme song that a lot of people can't take seriously. What is all these keys? Oh yeah, this is where we use the keys on, right? Maybe we could get an upgrade to our sows. That is indeed an upgrade to our sows. You get like a flame bomb. Would I want a flame bomb though? Would I? No, I probably like a regular bomb. 10 cells! Gimme. Oh, yes. Well, no, Hide and Seek is a very great song, but it's like, it's one of those things I feel to just, for the life of them, not take seriously from outside sources. And I can't say I blame them. I mean, as somebody that recently watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood for the first time, yeah, so a scene being, and like a song being joked to death, it does, sometimes make it a little bit difficult to tell. Oh my god! Curse of Ra, Jesus. Okay, we're good. Yeah, sometimes you open up a chest and you just get like ganked by the mafia. Crazy. Okay, let's go to the, what's it called? The Insufferable Crypt? That's where I want to be buried. Take me there. Misplay, what did I do? I have done nothing to deserve this treatment, this chicanery. I thought this said sadist sicko. Inflicts a crit if the target is bleeding or poisoned. That sounds pretty good. You're fucking it all up. Why? Why did you set me on fire, SpongeBob? Why wouldn't you just do your paper? Stop wasting time! Sorry. I felt that from deep inside. Not what I would have picked personally. Oh yeah. I implore you all, you gamers out there, to go play Dead Cells right now. Purchase it. I think it's even on sale right now, actually. And you must purchase the Castlevania DLC. You would have dumped all of it into restock. Just put it all on restock. Put all my upgrade to S quality. Ooh, yes. I think I actually want to use the fireball more than I want to use the crossbow, but I want to keep the crossbow too. No one knows what it's like. Okay, what do we want here? Maybe after skill, 612 damage. I don't know how useful that's going to come for us, but I needed the big restore. You know what they say, the greatest form of gambling is roguelikes, and I'm going all in on restock. That's why I love roguelikes though, because they're like the perfect like game to play on stream, because it's like, you know, I'm rolling the die. Maybe this run will be good. Or maybe I won't be. I'm forever rolling the die. Have I been? What the hell is that? I never ran into this thing before. Freaking Caco demon looking ass. Oh, I thought you were gonna shoot a laser, not come at me personally. Oh, I didn't know. Oh. I hate having to deal with eyeballs. Damn it, why'd that have to be eyeballs? Oh shit. It's tentacles. Oi! Hey! I was just like mildly annoyed, more than anything. Stop spotting your buddies! No. It's like I'm playing a rhythm minigame or something. Jesus. Bleed. Do you bleed? I'll make you bleed. Ooh. Do you bleed? Bitch. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Spelunky looking ass? This does look like a Spelunky monster. That's another great roguelike that I'm really bad at. Seriously, I am like horrendous at Spelunky, but it's so fun though. I'm old. I'm an old man. Be nice to me. Oh, I hate you. Hey. Oh no! I was so close after the victory. I have been desecrated. My body is desecrated. Damn it! Yeah. Did you see how close we came to greatness? Damn.
No one knows what it's like to be hated. Like that one song said. That song is literally me.
I want to fight that thing again because I never fought that boss. I didn't even know that it was a thing that existed in the sewers. If that thing's in the sewers, then by God, call me Super Mario because I gotta get that shit out of there. Go back to the sewers. Now we got whips. We got 2 whips, which is better than 1. Supposedly, allegedly. Couldn't tell you if that's actually the case, but you're just gonna have to trust me. What is this? Oh, it's the King's Scepter. Yeah, I like the King's Scepter, but this thing's got nothing going for it. This specific version of the King's Scepter. It ain't got shit. It ain't got shit. Die. Oh, there's a hidden guy there, but now he's hidden in the afterlife. Oh. I like this whip because it pulls stuff towards you. It's kind of fun. And it's got like a 3-hit combo. Like in Super Mario 64. Because whenever you ask someone what their favorite part of Mario 64 is, there's a good chance they're going to say Mario's 3-hit combo. Love that shit. Easily my favorite part of that game's amazing moveset is the 3-hit combo. That's what I play 64 for, is the combat. Oh, look, it's the owl. You've let me down for the last time, the first and last time, owl. We are in a one strike, you're out kind of thing. You got a little to the left on its DLC's Black Friday and have started playing a few levels before you sleep every day. Very good game for that. There's a little to the left that one game where it's like a moving puzzle game. Oi! Or no, not a moving game, but it's like oh, I think it is. I think I saw Jumbo play that one time. That's Unpacking I'm thinking of? No, isn't a little to the left a pattern game? Oh, that's what I was thinking of. Not really a moving game, but it's like you have to like put stuff in the right place, kind of, right? Everything in its right place. Just like the Radiohead song. Oi, no, don't hit me with your shield. Me if I was Heartless in Kingdom Hearts fighting Goofy. Oh my god, I didn't even want to finish that sentence. That was crazy. Jeez. Rules let these organization puzzle game. Just finding patterns and organizing shit. I like organizing. Your favorite part of Mario Party is when Luigi fucking killed Mario for stealing coins from him. Fuck you, Luigi. I'm getting this again because I actually really like this item. I like the flames and the fire. The fire and the flames. My favorite part of Mario Party is getting into actual fist fights with your childhood friends because that's kind of what the game does to you. You know what? People are always going on about how Mario Party is the friendship destroying game, but we all know the real answer is 100% orange juice. And you know what the real answer is? Fucking Concept. Nobody has ever in their existence has played Concept. I'm convinced, but it's actually one of my favorite 3DS games. I think it's really underrated. But it's one of those things that I know if it was more popular, more people played it, that it would cause actual like knife fights. Concept is it's a fun puzzle game, but it is so extremely frustrating to play. But I love it. But there are so many times where like I never actually get mad at video games. Usually whenever I do appear to get mad on stream, it's usually like in jests, you know, playing around. But Concept is the only game that I would be playing it completely single player. With no multiplayer, just against CPUs, like, motherfucker, take this video game. It just has that effect on me, and I love it. I love that game so much. Concept on the 3DS, very underrated. I wish it would either have like a modern Switch port or be ported to PC and stuff, because I love it a lot, and would really much love to play it on stream. But it's I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. It's probably gonna be one of those niche games on the 3DS forever. Which is a bad thing because I think it's a great game, but it's maybe also a good thing because once again, knife fights. It's a knife fight kind of game. A knife fight kind of beats, you know. What are your favorite puzzle games ever called? Is understand the concept of love. Well, the puzzles are just figuring out rules to each section. Rules, huh? I would hate that game because I hate rules. No, I'm kidding. What game was I playing that caused me to die to straighten? That was WarioWare Smooth Moves. Oh man, that was a blast. We really ought to play more WarioWare on this stream. I'm a big fan of WarioWare, but for some reason I just haven't played a lot of it on stream. That was the first game we played. Despite the fact that there are 2 WarioWare games on the Switch, what kind of shit is that? I need to step it up. Alright, I think we've explored pretty much it. Well, we missed the monster over there. I don't care. Good. I played a game too. That demo that seems cool, actually. Okay. I'm trying to think. What is my favorite puzzle game that isn't like, you know, Tetris or Puyo Puyo? I used to play a lot of Picross. I still do, actually. I found this really cool Picross game for mobile that has like a gazillion puzzles to it, and it usually takes me a long time to actually do them. I know there's like an actual name for that kind of puzzle. It's like Norigami. Something I forget its name. Sorry, but I do enjoy some Picross. I'm kind of bad at the really big boards for Picross, but other than that, I enjoy that a lot. Aliens Rock for the win when it comes to learning about cool and awesome puzzle games. I've heard the good graces of Aliens Rock before. I've opened this thing, I guess. I don't know. Big fan of Baba Is You. God, Baba Is You is one of those games I'd probably really enjoy, but would also probably make me feel like the biggest dumbass on the planet. Like, I see people playing it and it's like, what is this alien video game? But Proto. All your puzzles and roguelikes come from him. I used to play a lot of Pushmo on the 3DS. I like that as a puzzle game. I think there were sequels, but I only ever played the first one on 3DS. And I think there was one on the Wii U, a Pushmo sequel on the Wii U, but I never touched that. I don't know if any of the future sequels were any good. But you know what? The puzzle game that you can't really beat in my mind is Portal 1 and 2. Specifically 2 for me. Portal 2 is probably got to be one of my favorite games ever made. What do I want here, actually? I guess we could get this and get another melee weapon to do damage with. But I've been playing the Portal games for a very long time now. Those are the kind of games that I kind of try not to play too much, so that it gives me time to forget the puzzles, so that it's like mostly fresh when I come back. Because usually when I play Portal 1 and 2, I remember the first few puzzles like the back of my hand usually. But it's one of those things where I try not to overexpose myself to it for the sake of, you know, keeping the game interesting. Have you ever done that with a game where it's like I could play this game for the rest of my for like endlessly, but you kind of like not play it on purpose just for the sake of keeping it fresh? Because I know that's what I do. I do that specifically for games like Portal and Xenoblade. Only replay them every now and again. You say The Witness is probably the best puzzle game ever made? I think I've heard of that one. Is that which one's The Witness? Is that the one where you go like in the wilderness and take puzzles or take pictures? Or no, wait, no, that's Firewatch. Right? That's Firewatch. Which one's The Witness again? Between Portal 2 and The Witness, you'd say. I think I've heard of The Witness before, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone actually play it. That's also not Firewatch? Oh, is that not Firewatch? What was that one puzzle game where you had to like create like optical illusions in order to like traverse areas? Superliminal? That game's really cool. I never played it myself, but I did gift that game to a friend and I kind of watched them play it. That looked really cool. Super hard. You know what game I really need to get on? The Talos Principle. Like, would you believe me if I told you that the same people who made Serious Sam made one of the most thought-provoking games ever made? Supposedly, I haven't actually played it myself, but I've heard the good news about it. Boy, oh boy. It's basically drawing lines from one place to another. Witness is drawing lines. I didn't even know that. I was completely off about that game. Jeez. One of your best friends loves the Talos Principle. Yeah, that's always one factoid that I'm always like, what? The fact that that game was made by the same people who made Serious Sam, which even has Serious Sam references in the video game. You are not serious. I haven't actually played any Serious Sams, but I do have memories of playing Oh Sir multiplayer with pals, and I would play a Serious Sam and the Postal Dude, and like a lot of the lines that Sam would say, I was like, "You are not serious." Bombs. What? Why are you so weird to hit? Oh. You know, one time there was gonna be a segment on the stream that I was gonna do for Halloween, which was basically like spooky portal maps. But I learned very quickly that there's actually really a lot of spooky portal maps out there for Portal 2. I looked on the workshop, and a lot of the maps there were just kind of like you know, stuff using a lot of the pre-made assets for Portal. And I was kind of shocked. I figured by now there'd be like a big like horror mod for Portal, but I guess not. Nothing I could find anyway. Back in the day, when we were one of the first Halloweens we did on the stream. Yeah, back to the sewers. I'm going to the ancient sewers when I get a chance because I want to rematch with Squidhead. There is? Oh. Well, I guess I did a shit job of finding it then. I guess. Because I had bad luck finding... I explored some of those maps on my... I actually explored those maps with a friend because I got a big pack together for the stream, but I figured like, it's probably not going to be that good. So I just played it with a pal. And I remember one of the maps I played was like Five Nights at Freddy's 4 with Plus Trap. And then you go into it and it like vaguely recreates the house of Five Nights at Freddy's 4 with portal assets. And Plus Trap was one of those turret cubes. Why was I ever born? You'd be hard pressed to find a 3D puzzle game that wasn't inspired in one way by The Witness. You prefer the looker to The Witness because you're pretty sure The Witness is meant to be like thought provoking and philosophical or something like that. I don't know much of that besides the main gimmick of drawing lines. It's not really a Portal like, so you don't portal anywhere. So is it just like made in Portal, but you don't actually like interact with the main mechanics of the Portal? No, what I should have done instead is Gmod horror maps. That was also another segment I was gonna do. In fact, I was gonna make a video of that one time of just me exploring a bunch of random horror maps, but it didn't pan out for some reason. I don't remember why. I'm a little cautious of what kind of horror maps I play, or what kind of Gmod maps that I play on stream. Because I remember I played this one like action map with a friend, like, oh hey, this looks cool. We just gotta go around and shoot some dudes, and then for whatever reason, the like kid who made the map just like shouts out the N-word. It's like, oh okay, good thing I didn't stream this. Holy shit. The thing. Shield. No. The Portal map still, because it's in Portal, it uses primary Portal assets, but beyond that, it's more or less just walk around a source game. Hey, I don't mind walking around source games. I guess I'll take this just to put it in my backpack, because we do got that one melee skill for when we roll. Remember you were playing Jastronauts and looking for a good map and the fucking concentration map came up. Jesus Christ. How horrifying. That is kind of the, I feel like that is a little bit of a danger. Sometimes when it comes to playing source maps, you never know what the mod author really is going to put in there until it's like, oh, sure. That's kind of why usually whenever I end up playing the, you know, like maps from like Left 4 Dead on stream, it's usually stuff I'm already kind of familiar with and played before. Like, I don't know what it's like. Maybe like these days, I haven't been using my skills a lot, have I? I don't know if like the Steam Workshop is kind of tied up on that kind of stuff, but I know there was, but I remember there were times where it was kind of like, it was a bit of a Wild West wasteland. No, I don't know if it's exactly like that now. It's probably a bit more moderated, but you know, sometimes you never know what you're gonna find. Like a box of chocolates. Alrighty then. Not even the. Jeez. Made your jaw drop in a horrified shock. You ever get so horrified you start laughing at a shock, nothing but pure shock and horror? That's how I reacted to that one Commander Keen mobile game that was announced. That never came out, thankfully. You remember that? You remember that trailer? It's like, Commander Keen, you don't give a fuck. I'm like, oh! Like, I don't even have that much attachment to Commander Keen, but I'm like, holy shit! Oh yeah, my thing's working. When you roll through enemies, it does damage. It seems not that useful, but I certainly have it. That'd probably be much more useful for stuff that inflicts a status effect of some kind, but I don't have anything of the sort right now. Well, it works. What way am I going? The wrong way. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm typically talking about freaking source maps. I'm just kind of I feel like I'm just kind of wandering in circles. I mean, hey, it is a Metroidvania, kinda. And that's like the name of the game, right? It's just kind of wander in circles. You know, I might take this over the sword I have. This might be a little bit more girthy. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe not. Okie dokie, Smokey. This is a huge map. Is there fun stuff for Mr. Dead Cells to have? Did you know that the dead cells are actually referring to the cells of the prison? I don't even know if that's true or not. Maybe it's like one of them double entendres. Maybe. If I'm using that word correctly. I did not need to get hit by that rat. That was so unnecessary. That was so... I want that thing. No, I don't. I'm lying, actually, actively. There's a thing there we don't need. Go over and see a stream, to do a stream exploring around a bunch of cool Gmod maps. I want to do something like that for a while. The only thing close we did to that is, actually, no, we didn't do Left 4 Dead custom maps. I just played, like, vanilla Left 4 Dead. Well, one of those days we're definitely going to have to do custom Left 4 Dead maps for sure, probably around Halloween. But no, it would be cool just to explore around Gmod. I've never actually streamed Gmod before, have I? That's something I should probably change. I need to play more Source games in general, honestly, on this stream. Just in general. I mean, this game's close enough, right? This game has like a lot of Half-Life references. That counts, right? No. In a sewer, like carpet. All right, what do we got? I think we explored most of the map we can explore. I'm gonna get that carrot. Then we're going down the ancient sewers for round 2 against Cthulhu. What? I didn't even know that was there. I mean, I totally knew that was there. What are you talking about? Don't accuse me of not knowing what things is. How dare you? How dare you? Num num. Carrots. Good for your eyes. May the rats eat your eyes. Okie dokie, Smokey. Let's go on down to the ancient showers. Woohoo! Okay, Spider-Man. Do a flip. Specifically ones you went and grabbed first and knew aren't gonna yell slurs and shit at you. I played quite a few of Left 4 Dead custom maps before and quite a few Gmod custom maps before, so I'm sure it'd be a lot easier to find those than not that don't yell slurs at me. I'm sure. What do I want to work towards? I've been wanting to get this for years, but I still haven't. Ice crossbow. We already have an ice crossbow kind of thing, but guess it's gonna hurt that more. Ugh. I don't know if I want to keep the wrenching rip. I can speak. I might end up swapping it out later on if we find any better alternatives. Let's go with there. What should we do here? We go necromancy. That's always fun for his gen. Well, we're probably gonna want to stick to red because we've been doing a lot of red. We don't need any flests. We've been doing all right this round, comparatively to usually how we do. Another thing the coolest thing to do is collab with another streamer. Cough cough. Whatever could you mean? I collab with other streamers all the time. Don't you see Sviel and Elijah on screen? I'm like always collabing with them. We're always just hanging out in VC on stream. You're probably right about that. I am just so insanely antisocial. But it's nice to just chill out and play, play stuff like TF2 or Deep Rock sometimes. That's always a good time. Another game that would be a great collab game is 100% Orange Juice. You wanna make us we never want to interact with each other ever again? That'd be amazing. Oh my god. Big drama on stream through the 100% Orange Juices. Hell yeah. Kind of going for a little bit of everything here, aren't I? When it comes to the abilities, my skibbities. Oh, this again. I think the last time we tried to go through here, it didn't really work out super well for me. Because I still am not entirely sure what we're supposed to be doing here to get to that bag. I am kind of thinking it might be a skill we don't have, or not. Maybe I'll probably find out someday. It's like, you could have been doing this the entire time. And it's like, oh, okay. We got Slay the Spire. I don't really want that though. Well, I don't know. Poison might be kind of fun. Just have like passive. I always forget that the mushroom can summon spikes. That's a thing that you should remember in nature. If you're ever going out on like a nature walk and you see some mushrooms, dodge. Dodge the spikes is what I'm telling you. I ain't gonna lie when I say other streamers, you mean mostly you, because I don't know other streamers, you know, I'd be interested in doing collab with you. Just never mentioned any streamer friends. That's kind of thing. I don't really have a lot of streamer friends that I haven't met on stream. I kind of try to convince IRL friends to give it a shot because I think streaming is actually a blast. Especially when I first got started, I was really annoying when I first started streaming because like every IRL friend I was like, you gotta try it. It's so sick. And like I didn't even have any viewers back then. It's like, but I still loved it. Like, you gotta just stream, it's the fucking shit. You gotta try it. But no, I don't really have any friends IRL who are into streaming. Some of the other streaming colleagues, such as yourself and the Benzanners, mostly come from the actual stream. For me, it's fun. You need to get properly back into it. I agree. Wholeheartedly. Shit! There's blood on my spikes. There's blood on the box! But no, I'm being dead serious that I'd be like, yo, we should go like, I would tell some of my IRL friends like, yo, we should go like fucking go on stream and play like a parkour map or whatever. I don't even really like parkour maps, but I'm trying to attract my friends that are specifically into Minecraft, you know, playing to their to their ego, as you could say, or something like that. But no, boy, that's never really worked out, unfortunately. Oh, there's that new weapon we have. I might get that, actually, the new weapon. Except I can't because I need wall jump or something. Oi! How did I dodge that? How am I alive? Jesus. I'll take it. I'll take being alive. Oh my god! Oh, I missed. Holy shit. There's all the everything coming to destroy my life. Oh my god. Okay. Jeez. So, you know, sometimes you just come in the wrong neighborhood and get ganked by bats made out of bombs. We need to embrace being a Minecraft streamer as a way to subliminal message you into playing more of it on stream. I am now going to attack you with subliminal messages. I'm gonna hold on to the one we have. I mean, you see me occasionally play Minecraft, and I enjoy playing it, but, you know, I've said it a gazillion times, but it's one of those things that I need to be, like, in a specific, like, Minecraft mood for. And besides, like, you know, streaming Minecraft on Twitch is, like, you know, you ever seen that Buzz Lightyear gif? And, like, yeah, I'm already a bit of a Buzz Lightyear gif, you know, just like some random feller streaming on video games on Twitch. I'm already a bit of a Buzz Lightyear. So I kind of like to keep Minecraft for, you know, every once in a while, kind of a special thing, you know. Every great once in a while. Shit, where's the there's the mushroom. There's that mushroom that's been ruining my life. The mushroom that likes to kill our family. I don't even get to, you were attacking me from so far away. I'm not even gonna go there yet because I'm not even going that way. You can go your own way. This guy's got a shield and he's invisible. How dare you? If he's invincible, why can I still see him? Okay, we're good. Okay. What is enemies that wound you? I am wounded pretty often. You only have Buzz Lightyear because there's a ton of people streaming on Twitch. If there was less, then you wouldn't be IMO. Well, I appreciate that. That's very kind words. That's kind of why I don't really mind just kind of doing whatever I feel like on stream, because it's like, you know, if you want to find like a specific thing, there's a good chance you could find it. People who are very dedicated to doing one specific kind of thing. So, hold on, I'm dying profusely. So that's kind of why I don't mind showing up every now and now and going, yo, fucking Brotato, dude. I don't know why I keep using it, Brotato, as an example. I think Brotato is actually a pretty good game. But it really is a game I don't think anyone's ever suggested on the stream. I knew you were here out of your summer, you bitch! Okay, we're fine. Sorry, sometimes I get angry at tentacles. Blood weapon, blood. I'm gonna get the blood weapon. I went the blood weapon last time and it like didn't really work out. So I'll fucking do it again. Okay, somehow everything died. I don't know how. But I kind of talked about it a little bit before on stream. But if there's ever one thing I want to specifically focus on and not be variety, it'd probably be like, well, maybe not that great of a decision, but it'd be great for me because it's, you know, they say when you make stuff, you make the kind of thing you want to, you know, make the kind of streams you want to watch. I know that I would absolutely adore it out there if there was a channel out there that does a lot of Dragon Quest Monsters gameplay. Like, if I ever really wanted to like differentiate and not be such a Buzz Lightyear, that's like the probably one thing I do, because I do genuinely believe that Dragon Quest Monsters is a very underrated series that I think is just kind of begging for you know, people doing a lot of runs for it. I'll have 2 bombs. I don't really need this firebomb because I already have the fire secondary that I already have. So I probably just like sit around doing just a bunch of Dragon Quest Monsters. That'd be like the niche I'd want to fill. If I was more concerned about that kind of thing, you know. Because Dragon Quest Monsters is great, and I'm kind of hoping that the Dark Prince ends up getting an upgrade on the Switch too. Because it is out on PC and stuff. But the thing is that has like a weird multi-release thing where, for some reason, every other version of Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince doesn't have multiplayer besides the Switch version. It's like, well, that's such a strange thing to leave out in other ports, I guess. Though to be fair, at this point, I'm not really sure there'd be anybody who's still playing the online of Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince. But like, I might as well get in on the only version that has it, apparently. Yeah, I don't know if we're ever gonna be seeing more of that series. I'm not entirely sure how successful the newest Dragon Quest Monsters game was, which is a damn shame because I've heard from people who really enjoy monster taming games that it's actually pretty good. Work on this more. We almost got the acrobat dip pack. However you're supposed to pronounce that. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. Let them explode. Shoot an arrow. Shoot an arrow. I'm shooting a lot of arrows. Oil paintings. Oil painting seeking. I guess I'll reduce my cooldowns. Alright, we're going back to the insufferable crypt. I'm going round 2 with Cthulhu. Put up your dukes. Put up your Duke Nukums. Whoa, my eyes are weird. Oh god, my glasses are like falling off. That felt weird. I was like, oh shit, I'm collapsing. I kind of had the fear of God in me for a second because like my vision went crazy. I like had like extra FOV in real life. And it kind of freaked me out, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I got the dodges.
Okay, are you ready for a mountain of tentacles? I sure am. Okay, I think I know how to get these guys in a bit of a loop. Bitch. Okay, yeah, a little bit of a loop. Whoa. Okay, just like chill out, dude. Okay. Oil paintings, oil painting, seeking. Sorry, I'm becoming a Pianta Mafia.
Eat it. Yeah.
This guy afraid to not use my consumables. Hey, hi. Oh, let's go.
Oh, fuck you. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that boss actually isn't that bad, but man, bad decision making. Get all the gold teeth.
Yeah, that's a reward.
And a tentacle. You got tentacle. Okay. Okay, Junebug. What are you? Oh, you're the wrenching whip. Wrenching whip. I don't know why I can't say that. Oh, that was the first time we beat that boss. Neat. You remember walking in this room and the Minecraft mod being like, this is such a boss arena. Big old boss arena. Waiting for the big old boss arena. Which is the boss of the ballerinas. I don't know. Can't get in there because I think you need to go no hit with them to unlock that. I don't have... So here's a guy with more permanent upgrades where it's like 85% of items will be a plus quality. We're actually pretty close to... the bet. I guess maybe like later on if you have most of the upgrades, you probably want to save up your cells for this dude. Get a bunch of upgrades. I do not have that luxury currently, but you know, we're doing it. You're only gonna fill up one of my things? How dare you? Let's go to the bank! Breaking bad. Okay, but before we do that, I think I'm actually gonna take a quick break. It's apparently almost been 2 hours worth of stream already. What the hell? I'm gonna take a quick break and go fill up the water, and we'll continue with some more dead cells. It feels like we didn't do that many runs, but apparently we did. Well, I guess we've done a few, right? We've done like 4 so far. One of them was a complete botch job. I barely count that. One run we did and died within like the first like 30 seconds. Okay, maybe not that fast, but you know, it's not great. Not great. As soon as this loading screen shows up, okay. So I'll be RB, and I'll see you soon with some more dead cells. See you in a sec. That's the wrong screen. I'm good at this. Alright, I'm back. Also, Proto, you lied. It's roguelite, not roguelike.
Oh, don't you dare.
Yeah, you're probably right. Look, listen, I still kind of use the catch-all term roguelike, but I know that there's a difference between roguelike and roguelite. You know, roguelike games that are like the game Rogue, stuff like Caves of Quid. How do you pronounce that? Caves of Cud with the Q. And like, I don't know what other roguelikes are out there. I don't know. And like roguelites is like the name of the genre where you play games with randomized stuff. You check the Steam page, they themselves call it that. Yeah, I know there's a difference. I don't usually adhere to it though. I just call everything roguelike because that's kind of what I'm used to. Anyway, we're back. Hello there. All right, let's continue. We are in the bank currently, and what do you do in the bank? You go in there, and you defeat the enemies within. That's a Payday taught me. Okay, so I actually have a question for you, chat members. How do you feel about the genre Metroidvania? Because I know there've been like people that are kind of trying to change the name of the genre to something like search action, which personally I'm not a huge fan of a genre named search action. So I'm whoa, you're crazy. So I'd probably hope for something a little bit different, but not a lot of people are not really down to have a genre name that's just name of two games. You gotta understand. Oi, what are you? What am I? Okay, we're good. I know who you are, but what am I? Oh. Kind of strange name it, but they aren't going to change it. Like, it's one of those things that I've seen people trying to like kind of advocate for a different genre name. No one for me personally. Like every time there's a game about collecting a lot of monsters, I usually tend to call them monster taming games. But I know a lot of other people prefer the term either like creature collector or something of the sort. Hey, you're here! Hit me! At my hand. Up it now. I'm cursed. I need to kill 10 enemies before the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Is that song in Arcane? The one that's like, oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Yo. That guy that invades streams. Wow, that's a pretty threatening name. Hello there. Are you invading us currently? Nice to see you. How you doing? Do you enjoy Dead Cells? I enjoy Dead Cells. And I enjoy it so much I'm about to die in it and be trapped in the game forever. The British are coming? I think oh god. Thank you for the warning, guy who invades streams. I will remember you for always. For your brave warnings. That song was made for Arcane. That song was not made for Arcane, was it? Actually, I don't think it. Okay, are you being like literal? I don't know if you're being literal or not. If it was like literally made for Arcane or not. It was? Oh, I actually didn't know that. Well, shoot. It was made for it. Oh, well, okay. I guess I'm not in the know. I thought it was just like a game. I thought it was like Riot's like, yeah, we should toss this Imagine Dragons in our Arcane. Imagine Dragons is just the Arcane song. Yeah, apparently so. Hey, they telling me to imagine dragons. So they must exist in just the imagination, right? Makes sense? Makes sense. Yeah, let's go with that. I actually didn't know that it was made specifically for Arcane. I really did think it was just kind of lifted for Arcane and then all the music in Arcane was made for it. Enemy just happened to be the biggest hits. I only know about that song because I remember people would say things along the lines of like, ooh, the skibbity. Everybody want to be my enemy. You know, stuff along those lines of, oh no, that guy's a big golden man. He's fine. He's not fine because he's actually dead, but I'm fine. You know, Lisa, the important thing is that we're okay. Hold on. I'm diving straight into the wall of the fire. Okay, we're good. You saw that Adu collab a while back with the Magic Dragons recently, and now I'm just confused. Adu collabs with the Magic Dragons? What? Why am I just now hearing about this? Huh. I guess those dragons must not be imaginary. Damn. All the music is original. I did not know that. That's actually pretty interesting. I picked up the key first. Wow, thanks. So that teleporter sends you back to the entrance, and thankfully it doesn't do that unless you already picked up the key, because otherwise, that I almost clicked that. That would have been bad. That would have been very bad. This is the most skill I've seen you pretend to have, Proto. What if I say I'm not like the others? I'm the pretender. Do. That's how the song goes, right? That song was my first exposure to Hajime no Ippo. Speaking of Hajime no Ippo that I was talking about earlier. Why you teleport? Okay, we're all good. This song is bad for you, but you don't like ID songs. I've heard a few Imagine Dragons songs in my before. Yeah, that's words in my before. I've added a couple of them to my giant playlist because I'm a psycho who listens to one giant playlist of songs that I like. Usually. Unless I'm listening to songs for an album for the first time. But I did kind of have a moment where, like, I thought I really liked Radioactive, and I've had that in my playlist for years. And then when I went back and heard it, I'm like, wow, this shit is ass. Why did I like this song? In the before time, that's when I used to listen to Imagine Dragons. Like, seriously, it came up one time while I was doing dishes, and then I'm like, wow, did it always sound like that? I also have one playlist. You like the Whiplash? It's funny. Yeah, I know. It's the same way. Occasionally, I'll be listening to kind of a softer song, and then it'll just be like, here's a song you listened to when you were in high school. That was because you were really into nu metal, and when you were in high school, it's like, oh damn, reminded me of my past life. That is also my current life mostly, but mostly past. I'd probably be a lot better off making specific playlists, but I like the chaos. I live for the chaos. I live for the chaos control. What's this? The Ranger's gear. Wow. Wow. Things die pretty well if you actually use your skills and don't forget they exist like I usually do. Whee. You recently tried Femtanol, the artist. I know the artist. You're on the front. Ended up with obsessively listening to Girl Hell 1999 like a day straight, basically. Wow. Going from jazz to J-metal to shoegaze is always funny. You have two playlists, but you're weird about it. You have a playlist for when you're outside and one for when you're inside. I kind of appreciate that. It's like Persona. So, you'll be listening to your playlist when you're outside. It's like, time to ride, it's time to fly, I'm feeling good times. I remember the lyrics to Color Your Night. Severed MFers, damn. I've heard of the Femtanol before, I think. What kind of music do they make? I've heard the name at least. And I was like, oh, it's like fentanyl. LOL. That makes me LOL. Spacey dissonant vocals with a lot of reverb on this. Oh, that's a shoegaze. Breakcore? Okay, yeah. I feel like you can't have a name like Fentanyl and not do a lot of breakcore. Makes a lot of sense. Oi. Okay, I kind of want to ask a question. Is there like a, what would you say is there like a big difference between drum and bass and breakcore? Like, I'm assuming breakcore is probably a lot more like high frequency. Well, I don't know if that's the right word for it, but I guess faster pace is the right word for it compared to drum and bass. You love breakcore. It's the trans girl classic after all. You're feeding into the trans girl stereotype by liking breakcore. Oh man. On a song called Daydream in Blue a few weeks ago, and you've logged 12 hours just listening to that song since. Oh man, are all you chat members the same? Where it's like you listen to a song and that's like the only thing you listen to like ad nauseum. The worst song is when the worst time is when I find something on YouTube and hear it for the first time, and it keeps recommending me the same damn song. So I was like, oh, I should listen to it again. That's happened to me a lot. Whenever I discover a new song, it's like, hey, you know that song you listened to? Well, why don't you listen to it again? Like, damn, you're right. That's usually how I get like mega addicted to a lot of songs. Not normally, but Daydream and Blue is a bop like that. I have a few songs on repeat, but not quite the same song on repeat, but a mix of like 3 to 5 songs. Kind of surprised you couldn't really get into FNV. What, New Vegas? You just kind of can't into Fallout in general. I haven't played Celeste yet. Are those also part of the stereotypes? Man, I really should play Fallout New Vegas one of these days. That's a great game. I can kind of understand that because I'm also a little iffy when it comes to open world games. Because like I think a great open world game feels amazing, but a bad open world game that you're not really, well, not really bad, but I guess like an open world game you're not really into feels like excruciating. Like at least with other games you're not really into, you could probably maybe power through it at least, but with open world games, they can feel like a real slog. If that's just not really into it. Where is this? Oh, we can exit the bank. We can exit the Gunjun. Love Celeste and Guilty Gear. Oh man, I really should play Celeste. I know that's like 2D. That's like 2D platformer. Like that's definitely that's like 2D platformer bucket list material. I should probably heal because I'm like at half health. Wow. Let's go up. FNV is one of 2 trans girl video games alongside Celeste. I forgot Guilty Gear, and just most Arc Sys fighting games. Yeah, I'm one of those sickos that played BlazBlue in the past but haven't gotten into Guilty Gear yet. Oy. Like I never even played the console version of BlazBlue, but I played the one on the 3DS. What was it called? Why? There was a BlazBlue fighting game on the 3DS that I remember. Ow. Celeste at least makes perfect sense, yeah, to you, because from your knowledge, it deals with a lot of themes about accepting yourself for who you are and stuff. Really good. You're meaning to get around for a while now. You do like BlazBlue. Too bad that game is mostly dead. You played Platinum Trinity. I mostly play Noelle. And like not because I'm like, you know, I'm particularly great at the game. I just thought she was attractive, to be honest. That's kind of half the reason I played Noelle, to be completely candid. But if I was gonna play a character that you know, it's probably like more my speed, it probably would have been Taggart. I like big dudes. I like playing as big dudes. But no, it is kind of sad that BlazBlue is a little dead in the water. I have BlazBlue Tag Battle, or whatever it's called, the one that has like Ruby and stuff for some reason in Persona. But I don't think I've actually opened it a single time. Oh, your favorite genre is electro swing, but then Fortnite made it into the name of an emote, so you can't tell people that anymore. 3DS BlazBlue just makes me feel icky. A lot of my fighting games I played on 3DS, including like Street Fighter 4 and Tekken. I played the 3DS Tekken, and not to mention Smash Brothers. You kind of hate fighting games? How come? Fighting games aren't like a huge thing on mine, but I enjoy fighting games. Street Fighter 6. Did I say 6? I meant 4. Oh shit! Yeah, my favorite video game, Street Fighter 6 on the Nintendo 3DS. Hey, you know how crazy 3DS modders are. Give it time. Give it time. Oh, they just make you frustrated whenever you play them? Yomi Hustle. Yo, Yomi Hustle's pretty sick. I never actually played it, but I've seen some insane videos from Yomi Hustle. That game looks amazing. That game makes me laugh because I remember that it had like weird like copyright issues where they couldn't name it Yomi Hustle. So now they renamed it to Your Only Move is Hustle, and I just think that's amazing. You love Yomi. It's a funny game. Last time you played Yomi Hustle, you got stun locked permanently and didn't even bother finishing the match. Ever played Street Fighter 6? I should probably give that game a chance when... God, I fell for it the same time. Fell for it again, award. I'm doing it again. I don't have any flasks. I'm not doing it again. Sorry. I'm not exploring that part of the map. I'm sorry. I'm dying. Squirtle. Oh. I should honestly check out Street Fighter 6 when it comes out on the Switch too. If only to play the single player, because the single player actually looks really cool. With the create a character and find different moves and exploring, you know, Metro City. Is that what it's called? It looked pretty neat. My only real exposure to the game is seeing that Vinny Vinesauce guy play it, and he made his main character Gollum. So, you know, if you wanted to see like a shriveled skin sack as your playable character, well, there you go. Yomi Hustle has the concept of fuck super hard. It's like friggin' Nidhogg, but on crack, kinda, sorta, maybe not. All right, we got Acrobatic Pack. We got Apocalypse Shit. Attack you with a ranged weapon after rolling with a ranged weapon in your backpack. Fires projectiles. Said weapon dealing 29% of usual damages. The damages. Okay. Your next ranged attack after using a skill inflicts a lot of damage. Wow. I don't know. I didn't just read it out loud. I want this Tentacles. We fought Cthulhu to obtain it. Let me look at your fighting game folder on Steam and just try to self the most successful game you see that isn't Rivals of Aether. Why do you say that? I was actually talking about Rivals of Aether and how that's like on the to-do list. Mostly to play Pepino. And also probably to actually play the game outside of Lethal League Blaze. Oh my god, you play Lethal League Blaze. You're the best person I've known. Okay, so you're the second other best person I know. There's another person who likes Lethal League, but I love Lethal League Blaze so much. Holy shit. Yes, absolutely. Anyone who's watching this right now, go just stop watching and go play Lethal League Blaze right now. You won't regret it. I assure you. You play Toxic? I always play Jet. It always kind of bothers me that in Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, the Jet is like one of the DLC characters. But she has like a different name for some reason. I never understood why. Robin Hood! Me when I'm fighting Crow in Persona 5? If you say Brawlhalla, then I'll kill you. Yeah, any of you ever actually play Brawlhalla and how it's the loudest game on the planet? You open up and you just get with "Welcome to Brawlhalla!" And it's like, ow, my ears. Wow. I didn't need those, I guess. We played it exactly once. Yeah, same here. I played it with friends and we were like, hey, that was kind of cool. Maybe we'll play it again. And then we never played it again. It was kind of fun, you know, for a free to play Smash Brothers like. It was enjoyable. Although now that I think now I kind of know it for having like a bunch of like insane collabs because like, because like I know it's collabed with like WWE and like Rayman. It's like, well, you can't have Rayman in Smash, but Rayman in Brawlhalla? Good enough, right? Close enough. I'll take it. Cope. Massive cope on my part. I was one of those people. I was one of those people who fell for that original Smash leak by that one dude, the Rayman leak. I was one of them suckers. I was made into a sucker. I won't lie to you. And my dreams were dashed live. Well, not really live, but live in real life. Die. You don't think you really play, but you really like the visual style of Lethal League Blade. It's really good style. The most Arcsys outside of Arcsys, I'd call it. Ring my bell. And then you try to play Lethal Blaze with all your friends, and then they leave the match because you 15-2 them. That's why you must sleep now. Don't know how long that'll be before you show up tomorrow. Gonna rest the head before math. But your regularly scheduled Scoot will resume on Thursday. All right, Scoot. You have a good rest of your night. Good luck at your math thing. And remember, if the Scatman can do it, so can you. Thank you for using the worst emote that we implemented the other day, which is the bear hugger teeth. I have no idea what I was thinking with that. I don't know what kind of smoke I was smoking, but bear hugger teeth. There you go. The one that we all wanted. But I do also try to tend to get some of my IRL pals in the Lethal League Blaze. That is kind of a part of the rotation of one of you know, the multiplayer games I try to play the most around pals. Is that a watch? That's a shield. That and Bomberman. I'm a big fan of Bomberman. That's one of my favorite multiplayer games. You finished your semester recently. Thank fuck. Congratulations. Oh, you're alive. Yo! Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, wait, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm joking. No. Wait. Okay, we're good, but I'm barely alive. Next semester is already scaring me. I'm sure you'll be fine. Listen, a fan of Lethal League Blaze has got to have enough stats in the real life to be able to survive just fine. I believe. Once they're going to a 10-hour math conference. Oh man, I can't even handle like 5 minutes of math. Econ 101, Psych 101, Gov 101, Math 128, German 2, and Forensics 2.
Finally, German 2, the sequel to the language.
Go to a 10-hour math convention instead. You know anybody going to MathCon? I'm freaking going to MathCon. You'll wait to see when I bring the new Texas Instruments. Oh, mamma mia. It's gonna be lit, my my skibbities. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not. Oh, yeah, you're.
Math convention. What merch they selling at MathCon? You know, pencils and calculators and numbers. Selling the new math.
Jesse, we have to sell our blue math, Jesse.
Yo, Mr. White. I'm sorry. That's the worst, Jesse. What are we gonna do about the competition? Oh, I've been sent to hell. Hang on. Oh, wait.
Mr. White, I'm going to hell, Mr. White. Oh!
Damn. Jeez. Anyway, you could probably ad-lib the joke from there. Mr. White and Jesse selling blue math at the math competition. And somehow Tuco gets involved. And Tuco is like amazing at calculus for some reason. I don't know. Either your brain works really well or has gone horribly wrong. About 50-50 at this point.
Brain gone horribly wrong, not clickbait.
Anyway, we died horribly. I don't know if you can tell by my death throws. My IRL death throws. We got the sadist stiletto. Which you think that'd be more of a I almost said more of a stew. More of a shoe. But what if? Is that, whoa, that's freaking, I could just send out the Kamehameha, but it's made out of ice. Wow. Beautiful. Misplay. Yeah, I know you can leave without at least a couple of misplays. I know how you are. I know how you are. But yeah. We can probably, depending how long this run lasts, this might be the last one. I'm glad to be playing this game on stream. Dead Cells is a blast. I'm kind of glad that I just randomly decided to play it again over the weekend, because man, good times. It's got a pretty simple combat system, but it's pretty dang fun, I gotta say. Oh shoot, the guy that invades streams, thank you to follower goal met 100 out of 100. Holy shit, I forgot we even set that, or even had that. Well, shoot, thanks. Thanks for helping us meet that goal that I kind of forgot about, low-key. Very much appreciated. Thank you for the follow. Very neat of you. Extremely neat of you, even. Oh god, what did I like set a condition for like the 100 follower thing? Did I like say I was gonna like eat a hat or something? Because I don't have any hats right now, so that might pose a problem. You have some other kind of alias to refer to you by, or are you always just that guy that invades streams? Me when I fight Crow, Loki. I'm glad you picked up on the joke. Mitchie. But yeah, I forgot we even had that goal. But I guess maybe we could do something fun for it. Maybe. Oh, I'm next to Bomb Man, my favorite Mega Man character. Not really. That's not even true. You know who my favorite Mega Man character is? It's all in the name. What the hell? Mario Brothers 3. Okay. I need to chill out. Okay. I feel like I've just been going like, whoa, whoa, this entire time for like the past like however long we've been playing this game. I do have something kind of interesting, something a little Smash Brothers related that we could do this week. So maybe that'll be might be kind of a neat celebrationes. I hope I didn't like make a promise like I'll play this one video game if we reach 100 followers, because I don't remember it. That's what you try to do on every platform, but it's legit just taken everywhere. You try to add numbers, but everything 0 to 99 is taken. Damn. I feel pretty lucky in the fact that my name is pretty original. I never usually have to worry about that. There was actually one platform where it was like Protojar was taken. I'm like, what? What do you mean? But other than that, I haven't really run into that problem. Oh. This is why you become Mitchie 5454 or something like that. Oh hell no! Oh, what do you mean? You don't want to type in like your social security code every time you want to log into Twitch? What's the matter? You don't want to do that? It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh yeah, there's that door. There's like stuff down there that I still haven't collected, and I never will. No, I will eventually, but I'm not worried about that right now. I've always kind of wondered, whenever I see people with like extremely lengthy names. Ooh, 100 damage taken. No, thank you. 100% damage taken. I always wonder, like, when you log into Twitch, how do you like even remember all the numbers? You like have to write it down somewhere, or like, do the numbers mean something to you? Your solution to the last time a username you wanted was just to add extra to the last letter, and it ended up giving you a username you like way more. The only time I think the only time I've really ran into taking name problems is sometimes I'd play like an online game. I'd be like, I'm trying to name my character this. It's unavailable on Twitch. Yeah, it sure is. We haven't gone this way yet. You just changed guy in the current username because maybe before you transition, and now you just have to explain this shit every time you go to a new channel. The Mitchie who invades every channel. That Mitchie. That's probably not taken. And if it is, it's like, damn, what the like who is this Reverse Flash who keeps stealing all my gosh darn names? Like, geez, at that point. That goddamn Mitchie. That's also a pretty good name. That's the kind of name you'd see on like a bounty board.
Like, I'm looking for that goddamn Mitchie.
Worth 100,000 berries. Bellies. I have no access to anything. What was I working on? I feel like every time I go to the stream, like, what the heck was I even doing? Tentacle! What's Luffy's bounty? I'm worth whatever it is. Is it like 1 billion at this point? Like 100 billion or something? I don't remember. I'm not caught up anymore, I'm sorry to say. I was caught up, but then I wasn't caught up. And now I gotta get re-caught up. The cycle of a One Piece fan, I suppose. That I've only learned recently because I only just got caught up to it like a couple years ago. My ass is still in Wano.
I watched the whole 13 episodes of One Piece. You could say I'm something of a pro.
Oh man, listen. I will never forgive 4Kids for making me think that I hated One Piece. Because I saw the 4Kids One Piece like back in the day, and it was always like my least favorite show that I only watch if there was like literally nothing else on. Because I guess I disliked the writing or something, I don't know. But for some reason, 4Kids One Piece didn't resonate with me. So like when I end up finding out that One Piece is like one of the most beloved series on like Earth, I'm like, what? That One Piece? And then I found out, oh, it was like ultra butchered by 4Kids. Like, I have sort of an appreciation for 4Kids, all right? Because I think a lot of it helped in getting like younger kids interested in anime. But goddamn, and you know, bringing it to the West. But goddamn, did they not absolutely cleaver some of those theories? I did not understand the extent until I watched One Piece for myself. I was like, holy shit. Rubber fucking knife! Use your rubber knife, Usopp. Dear God. And if you want to hear freaking Jason Griffith do like his werehog voice, but with like a like going ooh, then go watch 4Kids One Piece, because that's Usopp. Could you fucking imagine if they got to some of the later episodes, like the argument in Water 7 with that voice? Luffy, why are you trying to leave me behind? Oh, God, Jesus. It would be the worst. But it would also kind of be hilarious. But it'd also be the worst. It's a rubber knife. Yep, exactly. Use your rubber knife, Usopp, and I will pretend to stab you. Don't they end the show by killing off all the Straw Hats? They do, actually, because the 4Kids, the dub, I guess, got canceled. Just as a bunch of rubble is falling towards the ship. So 4Kids One Piece implies that they all just died horribly. The end. There's a fucking show. Like, at least ended after like a major victory. Like, you know, ended after they defeat Crocodile and ramen joints, and like spoilers, I guess, for an ancient history show. just like do it at that. And like oh, they had great adventures. They saved an entire country, and you know, yeah. But no, they all died. The end. And then they all died.
Once upon a time, you died, and I lived happily ever after. The end. Thanks for standing still.
Yes, but I guess I don't know. It's weird how you know, some 4Kids stuff became a lot of really popular and like resonated with people a lot, because I loved the hell out of Yu-Gi-Oh when I was young, and Sonic X, but that's mostly because I was a big Sonic fan as a little kid. But no, just for whatever reason, One Piece, just like completely. I completely missed the appeal of 4Kids One Piece. You can't even change your username here because you don't remember your password. Damn. Maybe that rubble was all rubble. How did that happen? Yo! He got crushed by rubble. That's how it ends.
I destroyed Luffy with the power of my rubble fruit.
Well, it's the big show. It's dark down there. Not that I'm scared, but I'm getting tired of diving into blackness and groping about in the murk. I'm all about groping about in the murk. I'm so full of water, it looks like it's gonna burst at him in blech. That reminds me of this YouTube poop that I saw where like Yoshi died, and for some reason there's a part where he's like rounded and it just shows the text the body has become bloated. I don't know what the point of that well was. There's probably something hidden down there. I don't know.
It's fake rubble invented by big demolition to sell more building teardowns.
Is that the plot of the video game Teardown? I'm gonna say yes. But no. I guess to end my little One Piece rants, I ended up getting into it a couple years ago after learning that oh wait, it's actually like good and not as bad as 4Kids made me think it was. And I ended up getting caught up and really into the show, but you know, having become behind once again by like an arc and a half. So you know that's the thing. Biters everywhere. New head unlocked. Oh, so new head. Cool. I think that's the first new head I've unlocked. Maybe. Or maybe I just don't know how to actually change them. I've been playing this game in like gaps. I don't know. You bought a few games yesterday and got back into 2 that you forgot you had. That's just the endless cycle of playing games, especially if you're like a Steam user. Listen, we all don't you know? They say like don't ask people about their salary. Well, don't ask a Steam user how many unplayed games they have in their inventory. I got fucking Psychonauts in here that I still haven't played, and that's like criminal. Machete and pistol.
A suitcase full of pistols and money.
The plot of Teardown is some guy contacts you and be like, that bitch is annoying, I hate him, destroys the entire fucking house. I hate you for calling me out on that by accident. Hey, I'm guilty too, okay? There's a few popping around in there I still haven't opened up. Got Eden, Genesis, Fallout New Vegas, and remember to play Ghost Trick. Ghost Trick, dude! Oh, I fucking love Ghost Trick. Remember when I was like, yo, let's play Ace Attorney, and then I didn't play Ace Attorney. Yeah, I'm a huge liar. Listen, I would love to play Ace Attorney, but man, I'm so afraid. Play fucking Ace Attorney. I know, I love those games. Oh, you bitch! I'm allowing that. I'm surprised that you're the first person who has said that phrase. I thought by now. I will eventually, but it's just my thrusty. That's a lot of reading. Out loud. But I really love the Ace Attorney games a lot. Ever since I was like in high school. Maybe even earlier in middle school. Yeah, I also have Psychonauts that haven't played. Yeah. I know as a big fan of 3D platformers, that is like it's like criminal that I haven't played yet. Don't call your thrusty, you freak. Well, what's the matter? Always said about Automod doesn't care. That's also true. If you're a mod, you're allowed to you call me bitch all you want, I suppose. Automod's like, yep, this is fine. Don't need to worry about that.
Everything's up to code around here.
Can you call people horrible grading shit on my behalf? I can, but I don't know if I will. Ooh. Damn. That was about to be the start of like some kind of like rhino bird kind of symbiotic relationship. Of using another person to say horrible things to other people. Like, damn. Worth the shot, I suppose. Yep, you missed 100% of your 100% that you don't 100%. That's the saying. You hear that noise that those zombies make? That's the exact noise my throat will be making after the average Ace Attorney live stream. That's kind of the only concern, because I do actually own the collection that I played before, and it'd be very easy to play on stream. Permitted the term. I don't think I can even say that on Twitch. Can I? Let's go. Now I can. You've just been given the keys to the kingdom. You've been granted new life. I can't go that way because I need wall jump or something. I don't know.
You don't know what you done, Fox.
You've granted the power to the Michi.
Unlimited.
The floodgates are thoroughly opened. X and the Y. Whatever.
This sure means nothing to me.
Okay. I'm so far away from getting the tentacles. You have an aesthetics mod or something? The backgrounds are a lot more saturated. I am playing on the Nintendo Switch version of the game. So, no, definitely not. Chromosomal abnormalities be like... I'm all about those chromosomal abnormalities.
That's what they used to call me in college.
It's because sometimes I was just randomly go like RGB colors. Wish I could control it, but I can't. You ever try to close your eyes, but your eyes are like a rave party? And you just like see the lights? It's kind of cool, but it's also kind of miserable. But it's also kind of cool. But no, I don't know why I would look more saturated. Started cackling when you looked over the chat and read, I can't call random people a convince. What the fuck? Yeah. Well, way to go, Michi. Okay, you just like yeah, you basically doxed me because you prove I'm not Australian because of my inability to physically say that word. Like, damn, you might as well just post my home address in chat. Sometimes you close your eyes and I see randomest expressions art pieces. That's really cool. Sometimes I close my eyes and I see Lanky Kong. You stated before that you're in the United States of America. I said I was in the USA, which means I am in the Universal Statue Atrium. Day 500. They don't know I'm actually not a statue and that I've just been using their internet. I am also not Australian, but counterpoint, woman. Damn. And if you're an Australian woman, then like, whoa! That's basically like being the wild card in Persona. You just have so many options! Hang on, I'm being shot! I'm being shot by everything in a 5-mile radius! That's like double rights. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne! Yeah, do, hey, yeah, do. Oh, I did not expect my life to end so abruptly. One more run?
Yeah, I'm thinking one more run. I won't forget you, buddy.
Misplay. Why you oughta? You know, I've been listening to a lot of Billy Cobb recently. I like spending like most of my night last night just being like, what the hell is that? Oh, I'm like, what is this Streamlabs? I forgot we had that. Whoops. Like, who is this green having name? What is this? Oh, the electric whip. We have another whip build. I must be one of them Belmonts or something. I don't even remember what I was saying. I don't care. Let's just go. One more run. Okay, one more run. And this time let's make it count. All right, let's make it count. You can recommend Japanese shoegaze and break car. Oh yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Joe Cobb, or not Joe Cobb, Billy Cobb. Isn't Joe Cobb from like Fallout? Billy Cobb, who makes a lot of great music, but also makes a bunch of fucked up parodies of like Carl Weezer singing music. I think in life it's important to have two sides. The meme side and the real side, and sometimes they collide. Sometimes your memes are dreams. Spotify's really adamant on both of these. I kind of talked about Spotify's recommendations before, where sometimes it's like spot on. It tells me exactly what I'd want to hear, but other times like, whoa. Yo, dog, you want some freaking Limp Biscuit? I'm like, yeah, but not right now. I gotta be in the mood for biscuit. Let me give you your favorite album real quick. Listen to Plastic Death by Glass Beach. It's crazy how close that is to my favorite album, which is Plastic Beach by Gorillaz. A lot of plastic, a lot of beaches. Crazy. All right, I'll give that a shot. Okay, hold on. Let me like actually write that down. Because I am bad at remembering these kind of things. There we go. Okie dokie. Because I am usually the worst kind of person to recommend songs to, because I usually forget to listen to people's recommendations. Or it's like, hey, did you listen to that thing I told you to check out? No, I forgot. But now, it is on a notepad on my hard drive. Is there nothing more sacred than a notepad on your hard drive? I don't think so. Sometimes you finish your like songs playlist and Spotify recommends it to use all Tyler the Creator. Oh, really? I do enjoy Tyler, but give me other artists. Yeah. Okay. Do you want to know my crazy conspiracy theory? I think Spotify has like a fake shuffle that doesn't actually work that well. Because I swear to God, every time I play my giant playlist of like, what, 300 songs or so, maybe more, maybe less. I actually don't remember. It might be around 200. And it always plays like the same 5 songs every time. I don't know why. Ow, my soul. Like, it'll always play like a specific song from like System of a Down and Killswitch Engage. I love those bands a lot. Don't get me wrong. They're in my playlist. But it's like, what? Of all these songs, you somehow always target like these specific artists to play every single time. I don't know how. They do, that's confirmed. It's an algorithm because they used to have true randomness, but people have complained that too many songs from the same artist were appearing too close to each other. It still has that problem, though. That hasn't been solved at all by my approximation. Wow. My crazy conspiracy theory actually turned out to be totally correct. I feel amazing. This must be why people are conspiracy theorists, because when you're right, it's like, oh, ooh. But no. Sometimes I kind of trick myself when it comes to my own playlists, where I'll be like, oh shit, they're playing some good shit today, as if I didn't put it in my own playlist. Like, damn, you're playing some great songs today, Spotify. It's almost like I made the damn playlist. Crazy. Does that mean the Spotify playlist plays the same 5 songs? Yes. Yes, it indeed does play the same 5 songs. I don't know much about like the musician that made that song, other than that's like I quote that like all the time. I quote that like unhealthily amounts. Spotify plays the same fucking songs. Listen to As Sadness Runs Through Him by the Hoosiers. And then I see your sadness. Is that song? No. All right. Maybe I will. All right. Hang on, let me write down that one too. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually not putting this in a notepad. I'm just like typing them in Discord. So if you see like Protozoa is typing, I'm just putting them in the chat. I was just like typing them in the text box to remember later. Hey, it works. As long as I don't like close Discord, I guess. Can we go over to where that is? Hang on. Well, let's pick up that heal before I leave as well. Let's pick up that that Roman Reigns over there. Okay, it's the owl. It's the treasure. Oh, does my thing electrify enemies? No, it doesn't. I enjoy these guys. They really put their back into it when they're about to destroy your life. I can appreciate that. We've already been to the toxic sewers too many times now. And we defeated Cthulhu before. So let's go get that health and probably take off over there somewhere. Remember not too long ago you started obsessively listening to Set It Off after seeing them live? Yeah, I think Is Set It Off that one band where it's like where it's like fucking Baba Black Sheep, have you any soul? Was that those same guys? I remember seeing a cover of that song that was like weirdly Undertale coded. Where like it wasn't exactly an Undertale cover, but the guy who was covering it had like a Sans jacket and he randomly went, "Get dunked on, kid!" in the middle of the song. That's Wolves in Sheep's Clothing. Okay, yeah, I guess I do know Set It Off a little bit. And that's the same band where the guy's like, "I fucking have insomnia and it's miserable." That's not how the song goes, but that's like the main idea. I have an idea. Stars, stars, stars. Wow. Good plan. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. I'm gonna hold on to my muns. I'd be allowed to link rights for a bit. All right. I'll be sure to hand you a copy of Ocarina of Time. That's I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'm thinking of how does one give someone link rights? Hold on. There's a lot of scary buttons. I think the easiest method is just make you mod for one message. All right, I'm sure that's fine. How the hell do I even do that? I might have to go to the. Both those are played at the concert. You saw them at. Funny enough. Yeah, sure. I guess I'll do that for one message. One message. I don't know why, but hold on. I gotta like, go to my actual gosh darn channel first to do that, and not in OBS for some reason. Oh god, I don't want to hear double of me. I don't want to hear even one of me. Oh. You could do /mod. Oh yeah, I probably could do that. Okay, there you go. I'll be on top of the world for exactly 2 sentences. Okay. Let's see what you got here. Oh, you got yourself a Spotify playlist here. Yeah, let me, by Michi. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me, like, grab the share link for this. I can save it later. Okay, cool. Thanks. I'll probably give her a listen later. I like this electro whip. It electrifies everything in a 5-mile radius. It gives them the real shock jock. No, one thing I should definitely get on is that for a while now I've kind of considered making like a public playlist of a lot of my favorite songs. I haven't really done anything in the store yet. Jockstrap? That is not what I said. I said shock jock. Like those people on the radio who would play like a bunch of sound effects like Hong Kong. You're listening to Hong Kong, KDB 55 Hong Kong. Persona OST. Jockstrap. Oh, is that the full? Is that the full title? Oh, I thought it just ended at the jock mark. Oh, where it goes? What happened to me? Oh, no wonder why my whip is doing so much damage. Shit. Not at all. Oh. Hold on. Okay, so my electro whip does a lot of damage, but that's because I get destroyed. If anything, just so much as looks at me funny. Holy crap. Holy crap. You have tip, Ken Putz. Yeah, go ahead. My tip is I'm getting rid of this whip. That's not a weapon. Oh, I guess I am not getting rid of the whip. What did I even just buy? That's not a spear. That's a double crossbow-o-matic. I guess I do need to activate this in order to get more spheres with my Slay the Spire. The orange bar that appears after you get hit has a function. It represents how much of your health you can get back. If you attack enemies fast enough without getting hit yourself, you can refill a percent of a below orange bar. Orange bar disappears instantly, however, if you get hit whilst it's still depleting. You know, I kind of wondered why sometimes I just kind of get health back by attacking enemies, but so I guess it's kind of like a Bloodborne kind of thing, where it's like attack. You must attack. Kill. Obtain blood. Blood is full. Hell is blood. Blood is hell. Life is pain. I haven't heard a fair amount of the artists in this playlist you do recognize. You know what? I'm actually going to take a look at it beforehand because I still have it open. Oh shit, I still have my shitty stream open. Hold on. I'm just down here listening to my own stream. What a freaking egomaniac. Green Day. First I recognize, I love Green Day. You can't make me hate Green Day. I don't know why I say you can't make me hate Green Day. I don't know who's trying to make me hate Green Day, but you can't make me hate Green Day. Also see some Radiohead. Neat. Okay. There's a lot of stuff here that is very much new to me, so it's probably gonna be pretty fun looking through. I see the Guilty Gear soundtrack. Cool. It's from Guilty Gear Xrd. That's how you say it, right? Xrd, or is it Xrd? I actually never knew. There's a persona. There's a couple of personas. I know that I'm pausing the game to look through some playlists, but oh hey, that's the best version of Heaven. And you got fucking The World Ends With You. Oh my god. Yo, Breaking Free. I love that song so much. You got Shibuya Survivor in there? That's also one of my favorites. Holy shit. Gotta do. Okay, cool. There's indeed some, say, Xrd. Is that how you pronounce it? Okay. Okay, seems like a pretty fun playlist. You are the coolest. Being a fan of both Elite League Blaze and The World Ends With You. Big ups from me. I really gotta play the World Ends With You on stream. How's the Switch version? Is it all right? Did they also port it to PC? I actually don't remember. I'm just pausing. Who gives a shit? I'm just pausing all over the place right now. Oh, hold on. I gotta type the whole thing. I was just trying to type it Twawi. No, it's only got Neo on Steam, so I think the Switch port is kind of modern. No clue that that's Neo. Yeah, I know that was Neo, but you know, I need to play the first before I play Neo. You've heard the Switch part is really bad though. Well, I guess I better fire up my totally real DS in that case. My totally real one. Oh god, that'd be so weird playing with the mouse. I think I'm not exactly used to playing with the mouse on those kinds of things, but you know. It'd definitely be worth it for the world ends with you. That's for sure. Oh my god! I love life. Oh. Oh god, I still got my kill whip. No wonder I'm still taking damage. I thought I got rid of it. I was too busy looking at the playlist. Oh shit. I mean, it does do a lot of damage, which is cool. But I'm also dying. Squirtle. Why is Captain Kirk climbing the mountain? Battle system mechanics are made for the DS touchscreen. They don't get part of the Switch organically. Apparently the Switch version does actually still have touch controls, but only in portable. That's one of those things I always forget the Switch has is touch controls in portable mode. But apparently you have to like point your Joy-Cons at the screen when playing docked, and it's like what? You know another game that's designed with a DS in mind, and the other ports kind of botched it a little bit. 999. Oh! A lot of the narrative of 999, with like the narration being on one screen and like the characters talking on the other, and the final puzzle, it kind of hits a lot harder on the DS. Okay, get this shit off me! Critical hits with the weapon created new ammo in the quiver. Wow. Wow. I'll take it. I'll take it because that whip is a death whip. Better Worlds ends with you copy on Walmart and got send a shady ass fake DS cartridge with an SD card inside it. Oh, free flash card, I guess. That's great. That's kind of crazy. New scam just unlocked. Flash card simulator. Oi! Oi! What are you letting get past the sensors? Walmart is basically our front for the greatest for the greatest emulation ring you've ever seen. Well, I guess not really emulation, flash card. You know what I mean. You do is hijack the SD card and use it for your own legally ripped DS games instead. Exactly. Ripped illegally. I mean legally. Legally! No! They took me. I'm still playing Dead Cells somehow for some reason. I don't know. Probably wouldn't recommend inserting random SD cards into your computer from unknown strange sources such as Walmart. Probably not a good idea. I got a frying pan. I'll turn my frying pan into a drying pan. The game works so when it plays well enough, it just shows up as a completely unrelated game on the home screen, like still don't screen at time or some shit. Doesn't go in the computer. It goes in a 3DS. That's what the fake DS cartridge casing is for. I mean, you can still. There's still ways to put those kinds of things in the computer. I actually had to get like a separate adapter because for whatever reason, most modern PCs don't actually come with like an SD card slot. So I had to get like a USB one. Works pretty well. It works for both SD cards and micro SD cards. So maybe that also work for in your situation. But you know, still, once again, probably wouldn't highly recommend. The humble throwaway laptop that isn't hooked up to, for the Wi-Fi, the person checking things like that. Exactly. Honestly, I think I could honestly use a throwaway because there's so much weird shit on the internet that's like, hey, that might be kind of interesting. If it didn't threaten to murderize my computer. I love the Spartan shoes. I love kicking things. I want to do some kicking. It's definitely a ThinkPad or a brand of the sorts. Indubitably. Yes. Indubitably. What I really need is that one computer I found in the trash all those years ago. I told the story many times on stream, but the first computer I ever had was one that was literally found in the trash. I'm like, damn, you're just like me for real. We're gonna get along just fine. It was like an old Lenovo laptop that had Windows Vista on it, with the byte taken out of it. Like seriously, it looked like there was a byte taken right out of the like casing. It was a huge piece of shit. It barely ran anything, but I loved it. That's why I played TF2. At like 15 FPS. Good times. Oh dear. Bad times happening right now. Hey there. You're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. Get out of here. Hell to you. I just love kicking things off of platforms. They should make an entire game about that. Call it Fist Factory. Okay, long hallway. You know, all those people who complain about Final Fantasy 13 better not play this level because it's a big old hallway. And it ain't all about them hallways around those parts. Anyway. The ossuary. Where all the oses are created. This is where they made Osu. Down in these depths below is where they crafted Osu. Not inspired by the elite beat agents. No, this is where it was made. Hello. Modify my feet. Alright. I'll go with the frenzy. Frenzy! I don't need it. Or I could go to the bank. No, let's go down the ossuary. We haven't gone there yet in this stream. In this sessiones of dead cells. Which is my new band name, Dead Skin Cells. Gotta get yourself a cheap Toshiba laptop or something. Perhaps destroying with weird-ass operating systems or some shit. I honestly do too for some virtual machine shenanigans. Also, for the sake of having my streaming computer and my gaming computer absolutely separate, have separate from like my real life computer that actually does like responsible stuff outside of playing Dead Cells on stream. Like it's a little awkward when I'm like doing shit in real life and like Gabe Newell in Steam is like, hello, you should play Team Fortress 2 right now. And he's got like the lightning eyes and like the LTG background. You should play TF2 now. My favorite class is the spy. Damn you. I know what I was doing there. Nothing good. I was up to no good there. Zap everything. I hate you, Sonic the Hedgehog. I'll get that hedgehog. Seriously, those spike guys are easily my least favorite enemy to deal with. They roll into me. They spin dash right into me. And destroys my entire health bar. Damn you, Sonic. Daichi was right. No. Speaking of which. Just kick shit out of everything. What was that one game? Angerfoot? That's what we're playing right now. In fact, I would not even be surprised if that was supposed to be a reference to that game. Because this game is just filled to the brim with references to other indie games. Oh, I'm falling through. I'm waking up to ash and dust. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, eat that eyeball. Delicious. Oh, okay. That guy's scary. That guy just creates a giant circle of hurt. Welcome to the punch dimension or whatever. Whatever they said in the Cowboy Bebop Netflix. Oh god. You're not gonna carry that weight. Kill. Ultra kill. Big kill. Yeah. I'm about kicking. I want to do some kicking. I can get myself a kebab. No, I'm good. I don't need your kebabs where I'm going. I might need it later, though, depending on how things are going down here in the Osu area. Where once again they have created Osu. I don't make up the rules, I just reveal them. Kill. Man, it turns out launching arrows at a bunch of stuff is really helpful when you want to just kill. I love this weapon. It's so silly. This weapon is just so silly. Let's kick him out on the other side of the planet. Just get out of here, dog. A lot of things happening. Whoa! Man, so many goo dudes to kick. So little time. Beesh. Get out of here. Oh! Kill. Get my health back. Kill. I'm surprised you can't finish a sentence about killing Goofy or something like that, but the sentence, that's not the only thing. Pete's completion when I see Shadow the Hedgehog is perfectly. When did I say something about killing Goofy? And well, you know about Shadow. It has that effect on people. Okay, it's not just. I know I'm not the only one. What do you mean killing Goofy? Wait, earlier in the stream, I couldn't say that because it's a spoiler for Kingdom Hearts 2. Where they totally kill Goofy for realsies. Believe me. Hey! Sonic! Okay. Yeah, get his ass. Oh. This foot ability is the most get his ass. Just the most get his ass. Hey, into the corner. Get into my corner trap. Lame it out like it's cross-teching. Become the Obsidian or whatever the name of that game's big mechanic is. I don't know. Hello. Okay. So lately, I've been thinking. Oh, hey, that's a 2. Do not. Oh God! Get out of the door. Oh shit! Oh, hey, I was almost in the ouch dimension. That's what the quote is from Cowboy Bebop on the Nintendo 64. I mean Netflix. Netflix and Nintendo 64.
Not too far off from each other, brother.
I should probably get out of here, but I am greedy.
Oh.
I'm so far away. I'm so far away from. I'm so close to making like Hector, not Hector sound like a Gus screams. I'm like going ha. Your dad just called Fury Cake fruit cake. I don't know who that is, but damn.
Holy shit! I'm in the bad zone.
I'm in the bad place. Fury Cake is just as bad as I think. How are you supposed to say it? Fury Kake? Fury Kake? I'm sorry. Fury Kake? I don't know. Yes, okay. I don't know, I kind of like Fury Cake. It's like cake, but angry. Grr. The angriest the cakes. It's like Angry Birds, but they are confectionaries. The first one. Okay, gotcha. The angry cake. 'Cause I'm angry. Wait, where am I going? Challenge Rift. But I have 1 health. What? Why am I incorporeal? Or incorporeal? My corporeal is in. My nipples look like milk duds. You got a hypothetical for me? All right. I'm down. I'm down for some hypothetical. Hold on, I'm kind of bleeding out of my side real quick. Do you have some health, please? What is this? Oh, it's the assault shield. Where it blocks enemies while charging forward. Why am I like still alive? I really should leave. But I'm just being ultra greedy. You can't walk. What would you replace walking with? You have to teleport, but teleporting costs twice as much energy as running there. Or you can zipline to any destination. You cannot get tired whilst on the zipline. Well, I probably can't zipline anything because I probably just be like, oh shit, oh god, zipline, oh, and I'll just be like in constant scream panic state the entire time. I wouldn't mind out teleportation, and I guess the fatigue. I could probably work around that. But if I were to replace, it also cures your fear of heights. Well, shoot! It's an offer I can't refuse. Oh god! Bugatti! I'd probably still win zipline because, I could zipline to any destination, but I don't know. I feel like that's kind of dangerous. Because what if like my zipline's too low and there's like a car passing by and I just get like T-balled? Just go. But what I would replace my legs with? Oh wait, that was not part of the hypothetical. I thought when you said what you replace walking with, like, what would you just stick up there to walk with? No, that's probably not how where that works. I honestly, it teleports you to appropriate. You just kind of get a magical zip line. Okay. And I kind of feel like that the fatigue is worth teleportation. Like being able to teleport is like so OP. And like, the zip line would be cool. But here's the thing. The fatigue is the thing for teleporting. But another thing is upper arm strike, right? Because who knows where I'm going? Am I going like several hours away from my destination? Do I got to hold on to my zip line for like 1,000 years? No, I'd probably just rather teleport there. So if I had to pick between the two, the zip line it sounds fun on paper, but I just feel like teleporting is like more practical, perhaps. Okay, but that was probably gonna be the last run of today. I'm having a good time playing this, and I wish I could play it some more, but I do gotta skedaddle, unfortunately. But hey, thank you so much to the Poison Fox The Michi that invades streams. Oh, which one would you rather live in? Black Plague Europe, Nazi Germany, North Korea, or 20 years before we go extinct? I think I'd rather go with 20 years before we extinct. I think I can live with that. Or with those others. Yeah, I think I'd go with that one. But yeah. Thank you to all you and the Scoots. Can't forget the Scoot and the Green Squid. Thanks for checking out this little Dead Cell stream. You know, it was fun. It was fun playing this. You picked Black Plague, really. I feel like that's like one of the worst times. You might die, you might not. You might not die, but like even living around the Black Plague is like horrible because there's like bodies in the streets, can't do shit because everyone's dying around you. I think even if you're not sick, it's pretty miserable. Three horrible nightmares to live through just dying. Yeah, exactly. It's like, at least if I know we're 20 years from extinction, I could probably like live my life to the fullest. Where in like those other nightmare scenarios, like my chances of dying just like very feebly and very tragically are just they're just existent. Well, right before we all die, or is this probably shit? Yeah. Probably destroy the Earth while we're living off of rations. Okay, well, it's like a Fallout scenario. I don't think I would be able to live a Fallout scenario. In fact, I tend to make fun of people who think they would live through a Fallout scenario. I like do that all the time on stream. I don't know. I wonder, would that still be preferable to the other three options? I don't know. Probably. I'd probably still go with the extinction scenario, even though my chances of dying are still pretty high. I think I still prefer that to the alternative, perhaps. Maybe. Anyway, that aside, thank you all so much for watching. This has been a blast. Maybe we'll stream more Dead Cells at some point, but I have a few things we could play until next week. You think I'd probably live in a bunker? Yeah, but I think living in a bunker would be pretty freaking miserable. I guess it's better than the alternative of dying, but still. Well, you gonna play 60 seconds? That one video game? You'd be selecting a Fallout scenario, not due to lack of survival skills, but also yes, lack of survival skills. More so because there's no way to even get to post-apocalypse without being a corpse. Yeah, pretty much. You ever see the first Mad Max movie? Where it's like not exactly an apocalypse yet, but it's like dystopia, where like society is collapsing around them. That's also pretty scary. Like just before the post-apocalypse is also pretty dangerous. Anyway, goodbye. I've been talking about this too long. Thank you all so much for checking out the stream. Thank you, Michi, for giving it a chance and hanging out. It's been a lot of fun. And thanks for reaching our 100 follower goal, which is insane. I never thought that so many people would be checking out the stream when I started a few years ago. It's kind of unreal, honestly. And I greatly appreciate it. Checking out this silly little stream. Your fridge is not going to save you. That's quitter talk. Just ask Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. My favorite movie ever made. But yeah, tomorrow, it might not be a roguelike thing. I do have some things we could do that aren't roguelike related, but it can also be some cool one-offs. We'll see. But yeah, y'all have a good rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow with whatever. Goodbye.